it's fun. Fun to do bad things. Drive people apart. Yes, but I want to do good right stuff with my friends. Ay, yeah, shit. Everywhere we go, we be drinking in. Shake that ass, pump that shit. Ay, yeah, that shit. In my hood, ay, yeah, that shit. Yeah, that shit. That shit. Ay, doing that shit. With my hood, ay, yeah, that shit. In my hood, friends, ay, doing that shit. In my hood, friends. I want to do it because it's fun. Fun to do bad things. Drive a little car. Yes, but I want to do good right stuff for my friends. Hey, hood rats. Yeah, hood rat shit. Hood rat friends. Everywhere we go, we be drinking in. Shake that ass, pump that shit. Hey, yeah, hood rat shit. In my hood rat friends. Yeah, hood rat shit. Hood rat shit. Hood rat shit. With my hood rat friends. Hey, hood rat shit. Hood rat friends. Doing hood rat shit. With my hood rat friends. With my hood rat friends. Okay. How's everybody doing? We're going to get it kicked off. Yesterday, I want to apologize because I did do a stream and I wasn't watching the chat. And that's because my grandson had me running back and forth. And also, I had a couple other things I needed to do. And then somebody ended up hacking into Zoom itself, which kind of slowed up my computer. But anyway, today we're going to do things a little different. I'm not going to be here all day, but we're going to break this shit apart, baby, because see, we're going to be very clear at what took place. And I'm going to go back, if I have to go back to a stream that I did where I was pretty much telling people, not pretty much, I kind of outright told you all that this was a lie. Using common sense, you didn't even have to have factual pieces of information. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are lacking is a lot of common sense in America today. Common sense. We had a few people who jumped off the bridge or jumped off the porch. They didn't even just jump off the porch. Some of these bitches just jumped straight off a bridge, dive right into this shit. And then anything that any narrative this hoe had put out prior to, they carried along. Especially with the bullshit about I'm being harassed, I'm being bullied. Narrative that she was pushing as she was the one who was the bully. Okay, it's different if some of you come on the internet and you go into people's areas and you have fun, right? You listen to whatever topic is going on. You may participate in a chat. Everything is cool, all gravy, whatever, right? It's entertainment. But we have some people who thought that they were so big and thought that they shouldn't be questioned. Like, you could go in her area, but at one point you couldn't even ask any question. That's what you assume, that the person who hosting the live stream, the reason you have a live stream is so you can participate, right? So I can participate with you all can participate with me. Well, in the instance of Soncerae, Ray the Rat, whatever you want to call this bitch, right? Her reasoning was just to be there, spin whatever narrative she wanted to. And if anybody, it doesn't matter who you were, you could have been somebody who supported her. If you asked her one question, she jumped at you. And then if she would see that you are a woman, because you'll notice she did this a lot to women, she would make you the target, especially if she didn't have any content. See, we got to understand what YouTube is, right? To some of these people, YouTube equals revenue, and nothing's wrong with that. Okay, I'm not here to say that's bad. But when you have someone who have no mental capacity of coming up with topics subject matter or anything, when they don't know what they're going to talk about from day to day, they will target people in order to make them their content. I happen to be somebody who did not know this rat ass bitch, right? And I was in her area, being very supportive. I've already told my story on how that shit went down time after time, and it never has changed. I asked the question because I didn't understand what she was talking about. I'm gonna say it real quick. Y'all gonna have to keep up with me because I've said this story 100 times already. Some of you are new, so I'm gonna be real quick about this, right? So I didn't know who Soncerae was, but I happened to stumble across Tommy Sotomayor, right? I happened to be over there. He was starting to talk about this woman, and what I did as a Black woman, I subscribed to the woman he was talking about, and I didn't know anything about these live streams, this live chat. This shit was basically new to me. I knew about YouTube. I used to come over here, look at some videos or some shit, and then go back about my business. I did not know there was an area where you can participate. I used to even wonder how in the hell Tommy had his area that way. I was like, how did he do this? Like, I didn't know you could do this. Okay, so I was new in that essence, I guess, in the way that went. I wasn't new to YouTube because I was here since it was called YouTube, right? Some of y'all don't know that, but yeah, it used to be spelled different. I was here from the beginning, okay, but I did not know about all these changes that made. So anyway, I subscribed to her and I hit the bell. One day I was on my Instagram shaking my ass the way I do, okay, and I got a notification telling me that she went live. I said, oh my God, somebody I just subscribed to, guys, just went live. So I'm going to come back. I told everybody who was watching me, I'll be back later. And I went to go check her out. I went over there and I heard this, who I thought at the time was a strong Black woman, right? Because she didn't have any problems talking about her sexuality, which I have no problem talking about my sexuality. I then heard her mention she's a computer engineer, which I am a computer engineer. So I'm starting to think, oh, she's a mini me, a younger version of me. And I was like, this is cool. Then she was talking about donating, like she has this nonprofit. She mentioned this nonprofit, and here you could go here and donate. So in that first stream, it was just her, I, and somebody named Mark. It was just three of us. I always mention this, right? There was a guy there, me, and her. And then somebody jumped in the conversation and they recognized me because really and truly, I'm probably one of the most recognizable, just regular people, women on the internet. Some of these men have grown up watching me. They won't admit it, but they don't deny it neither. Okay. So yes, there happened to be a guy who popped in. He was like, oh, are you the Bomb Cherry from Yahoo? I was like, yeah, that's me. He was like, yeah, how's your parties been doing? Like he was asking me questions. So she noticed him talking to me. So she actively started participating in the conversation. Then she started talking about, being in the polyamorous relationships and shit like that. But anyway, long story short, we started having a conversation and she mentioned that she had a nonprofit and they was buying suits for Black men in Georgia in order for them to get jobs, go to a job, what they call it when you go to get a job, right? That they was buying suits. And I thought that was cool. It was that time of the year where we was trying to get rid of some money, donation money, right? For tax purposes. I called my husband. I was like, hey, I think I found somebody I could donate to. Is it cool? How much you think we can, donate? He was like, yeah, okay, we could do that. And he told me to make sure I get the nonprofit ID number, right? Because that's the information I need for the tax purposes. So I asked, I say, hey, share the link so I can give donation. she shared the link with me. I went over there and it was a magazine. I was like, so I come back. I said, I don't think it's the right link. I need the link to give you donation. She said, yeah, it's on there. So I said, okay, cool. I go to look. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking everywhere. I realized, wait a minute, this is not a nonprofit. There's no numbers on here. There's nothing. This isn't even a real magazine. When I started digging, that came much later, right? I didn't dig to see about the magazine until much later. But at this particular time, I kept saying, I need the information. But in between time, she logged off. It was no big deal, right? So let's move forward just a tad bit. I stumble on her again, right? I'm listening to her talk about how she was against marriage, but the next thing I heard her say was that she was married. Yeah, we got married. We so happy and la 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 la. I was shocked. I was like, because I had started to go back into her older videos, a few of her older ones, and where she was against marriage, but she was for being a strong Black woman and da da da. She was into polyamory, right? See that? So I was like, you married? She was like, yeah, we married. So I was like, congratulations. Congratulations. Right? Cool. We had that chat. I'm I'm still asking her for the idea. Like, look, I'm gonna donate to you. She never knew how much I was gonna donate to her, but it was gonna be a very significant amount of money we was trying to get rid of, right? Because our nonprofit, we get money based on, well, I'm not gonna see, I already told this story, and I know she used to use what I would educate people on. She would use it to then talk about it in her next video to make it seem like she knew it, right? But anyway, when I nonprofit, our nonprofit is based on donations. I get donations from banks, from companies in the area. Yes, they promised me a certain amount of money each and every years, up to a certain amount of years, right? And then they gave us an option of another 5 years to exit in order to find more money from other people. See, that's when you know that a person is really doing what they say they're doing. I don't need to come to YouTube to ask for donations because I have PNC, Wells Fargo. I have major motherfucking banks not giving out $50, bitch, but giving me one bank giving me $100,000 every year. But see, the catch to that is you got to show these people where every dime goes. They want updates on what they've given their money to. What have you done with the money? I should have known she was fake, but I did not listen to her. Like I said, I had just stumbled across her. So let's get back to the story, right? So I am listening to her talk about how they got married. I'm like, congratulations. She's talking about, how she can't have children like she's been doing all this while. But she said they want to play a game. She got an app. And I was like, you getting an app? What you getting the app for? If you claim you can't have children. She was like, oh yeah, it's just a game. I'm like, well, shit, what kind of game you playing where you know you're going to be the loser? People don't do that. If you know you're going to be a loser, like you know it, without a doubt, without a shadow of doubt, there's no way to win. Why would you play a game that you can't win? Now, see, it's one thing to say, I'm going to play this game. I'm playing against somebody who's very good. I probably won't win, but I'm going to learn from that person, right? See, that makes sense. Me playing games against my father when I was a kid, or my mother playing games against some of you who tell me you're good at it, and I might not be good at it, but I'm educating myself. But see, this is different. She said she could not have children anymore. Why would the game be, hey, let me get this app so I could try to get pregnant? Boom. But even though I know I can't get pregnant, but you ended up pregnant. Like, anyway, that's another story, baby. That's another story. This is why we call it Rated Rat. This bitch has been sneaking around, lying, and chasing after dick cheese for quite some time. while claiming to not be chasing dick cheese. Anyway, so let's fast forward just a couple of weeks after she's gotten married. Cause see, I wasn't on YouTube like that. I used to be just somebody who would pop up out the blue. Like I said, I didn't know anything about these communities. So I popped up and she was live early one morning. And she was talking about how his wife had come on the night before. And so I'm listening. Remember, I just popped in and I say in the chat area, his wife. And she says, she starts going off on me. She blocks me. And then she starts talking about me for over a fucking hour. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. When you don't know people, you'd assume, I guess she assumed I would just scary off somewhere. But no, bitch, you chose the right one on that motherfucking day, bitch. You're not going to block me, what you did, and then talk about me for a whole hour, what you did, and think there will be no motherfucking response. See, she thought I was just a regular anybody who here on YouTube. She should have looked. I never did content like that. I didn't even know you could, but she should have looked because I had several thousands of men following me. See, I had been on this bitch for a very long time. And I did have videos, sexy videos. You know, men follow sexy women. Okay. So she hated when I said, how did she go live? I quickly learned how to go live. But let me tell you what the story was about, what she was talking about. So remember, she had told people she had gotten married, they was happy and shit. But what had happened, his real wife, this nigga was already married. His wife came to YouTube. I wasn't here when that happened, but I did go check out the video after the fact. His real wife came to YouTube and informed people that he was not married to her because he was married to her. She was the wife. And there's no way that he could be married to the rat. But it didn't even go down that way. The reason that woman came on here is because the rat was talking a lot of bullshit, trying to get him to hurry up and divorce her. She was into things that wasn't her business. They're not my business neither, but they wasn't her business. Okay, so all I asked, it was a simple question. I didn't understand what she was saying because I was like, how could it be you talking about your husband? You saying that his wife? Wait a minute, I thought you was his wife. That's my thinking process was, what you mean his wife? I thought you was his wife. Okay, long story short, that's it. Fuck that. I ain't talking about it no more, okay? My story has never fucking changed. I was here to be supportive of her, but she attacked me. Come to find out she's done this multiple times with many people. And if you think that I was mad that she attacked me for over an hour, nah, bitch, I thought it was gonna be a game. I play those type of games. She should have did some research. I would roast a bitch from here to there and then put you on a grill and saute your ass after I put you on the grill, bitch. You fucking with the wrong one. But she just started to do the doxing. See, that's when the shit go too far. You know, they want to find out what your real name is. They want to call your peoples. They want to then, you know, on her page over there, she want to put photos of me, even though I ain't give a fuck. I told her, look, you want some more photos, bitch? The fuck? I had 1 million motherfuckers following me on Twitter. Over 1 million people following me on Twitter. Many of those men have seen me from the rooter to the tutor, bitch. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you posting. Okay, so that's how this started with me and her. But she wasn't just doing this to me, she was doing this to others. And that's how the Viper Pit come about, right? The Viper Pit come about from people who was like, yeah, she did that same shit to me. I had to change my name. There was a few people who lost their jobs because of this bitch. They had to come on here and change their whole fucking everything about them. And this bitch was just getting away with this shit. So fuck all of you who claim that somebody came on here to bully this bitch. Do your research before you start taking sides. Some of y'all think it's cool that she was doing. I heard that rat bitch Angela, Black Woman Spear, that bitch used to be the bitch, well, whatever you get on the internet, you get. That's why, bitch, when I finish with this hoe and explain to everybody how you knew that this bitch wasn't dead. Because, see, I see you over there making videos trying to wash your hands of her, in a sense, trying to make it seem like you ain't had nothing to do with this. So let me get into that before I continue what this bitch is doing. Because now she's trying to hide behind that LGBT community. That's what she's trying to do. And I'll prove that in a second. But check it out. So let's go back to when she was announced as dead. I can go back and tell y'all how I knew she wasn't dead. I even told you all, right? Soncerae did not plan to be dead for real. She did not plan to be dead for very long at all. How do I know? Because the people, see, before anybody else on YouTube knew that she was supposedly dead, it was the Viper Pit. She had emailed me and a few of us who have channels. She emailed us under another name claiming, did you see Soncerae? Because I understand she killed herself. I already showed y'all the proof of that shit. Early one morning before anybody else on YouTube knew. Now, why the fuck would anybody email me about Soncerae when they know I don't fuck with her? I'm not a friend. I'm not concerned about nothing that bitch do. See, so that was a red flag right there. You seen Soncerae? Because I heard she committed suicide last night. What you mean so I didn't say nothing for hours. I just left with that shit alone, right? Then I hear somebody else from the Viper Pit claim the same thing. Wait, I received the email, y'all. Somebody said Soncerae killed herself. I said, what's the email? It was the same exact email I received. So what they did was they got with us, the Viper Pit, and sent us the email. But they blind copied. We didn't know who all she sent it to. We didn't know she sent it out to all of us. Now, see, so what I think happened was she sent us the email hoping we would make a video about it. We would come to YouTube and say, yeah, Soncerae, I heard she killed herself. And then what she was going to do with the help of Black Woman Spear, what she was going to do was she was going to say, see, they messy as fuck. They lying. That girl didn't kill herself. And she was going to come and say, see what they did? They're now claiming that I murdered myself, that I killed myself. But see, her game plan was fucked up when we all got together and realized what was happening, and we didn't make no videos about it. We were silent than a motherfucker. That's right. We were silent. We didn't say shit. So then, what we did do, though, we was talking about it amongst ourselves, amongst other people. So people was like, well, did she kill herself? Because remember, she wanted us to say this, which means she would have had to stay away just for a short period of time. Because that's the only way to work, right? The only way it works is if she's not here for a few days, we claim she dead, then she pops back up. But in the meantime, somebody else got the information and shared it and said that she killed herself. She never popped up to say, no, I'm here. Because, see, that wasn't a plan. A plan was for us to say it. Now, let me tell you how I know for a fact, without a doubt, that Black Woman Spear is in on this shit. So Soncerae is now dead. Remember? She's dead. She probably didn't know it was going to go as big as it did. Right? But once Tommy spoke about it and a few other big people spoke about this shit went like wildfire real fast. Right? But do y'all not remember Soncerae was dead and this fucking photo was already created? The one with the wings. Soncerae was dead already when Angela popped on her account, on Soncerae's account, in order to tell people that she was bullied. And they played a video stream from Rude's channel that they did the night before or a couple of nights before. Now think about this. Soncerae's family is not on YouTube like that, yo. Who reached out to Angela and gave her Soncerae's password? Who reached out to whoever else they claim was monitoring that fucking account? See, Angela has been a part of this type of shit before, and some of y'all will allow her to get on here and talk about how people want to be like her and how y'all bonded, how she ended up bonding with this bitch. In case some of y'all didn't know, when she did that video about bonding, she was talking about how her and Soncerae bonded through their nonsense, because she's trying to wipe her hands away from that bitch, because she know this shit is about to get fucking crazy. She's trying. And at the same time, what she's going to try to do is throw other people under the fucking bus, because that's what that bitch does. Okay? She's trying to steer it away from Soncerae. Soncerae will make her, because see, they have shit on each other. They're over there scared of one another. And listen, I have a lot of recordings from Black Woman Spirit, her motherfucking self, of her saying many nasty things about certain people. We could be talking about Soncerae over there. This bitch comes over and starts talking about other people who associate with Soncerae. When those people was telling that Angela was the one behind this shit, we know that Angela is the caller of many people's jobs, parole officers. There's recordings on this shit. She don't want people to know, and she gonna run away from YouTube because she'll claim, she'll be like, well, I decided I was monetized. Remember, y'all, I was monetized, but I decided to take that monetization away myself, and I decided to close my channel for a little bit. That was my decision. Yeah, it was your decision after you knew the mob was coming for you. But she know that Black people, our attention span is so low, so short, that she can go away for 30 days and come back and act brand new. And then she always finds some fools who will take her in, baby her, just so she can ruin their shit. It's funny watching this bitch destroy people's platforms time and time and time again. And because I am for Black people, I am one of those people who will come and kind of just drop some warnings. Hey, just pay attention, yo. Just watch yourself, yo. Because I understand I can't tell people what to do. And people don't like that. I don't like when people come tell me, Bomb, she's bad, get off your channel. I don't like that neither. So I understand how we, as people who claim to be strong, we don't want other people thinking that we can't handle ourselves. So that's why I do it a little different. I'm like, look, I'm not telling you what to do. Just keep your eyes open. That's all. Okay? Past behavior is a very indication of what this person is, especially if they've done it time and time again. Now I'm going to come and check out and see what's going on in this chat. But let's look at what Soncerae has recently posted, because somebody tried to hint that maybe somebody stole her account. You mean to tell me somebody stole her account on her Facebook? They stole her Yahoo channel, all of them. You know, she got a couple of them. They stole her Instagram password and then decided to go create a OnlyFans page using her shit that they know not gonna make no money. Is that what you're saying? And then on top of that, I guess y'all gonna say that this post here, where she uses the LGBT, let's do that. Let me post that real quickly. Because this is what she does. See, Soncerae is, she gonna search for somebody, whether it be somebody she think will support her and have her back, or whether it's somebody she thinks she could throw under the bus. Okay, this woman has called some of these men gay, fags, all this kind of language she's used. This was Well, when I copied it was just maybe about 15, 20 minutes ago. It was done 4 hours ago, as y'all could see. 4 hours ago, she's over there. And if you don't believe me, it's on her community tab here on YouTube. She herself posted this message. And it goes, I don't even know how to read this shit, right? Because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But maybe you all can help me. LGBT fans deserve better is a 501c. Is that a maybe that's a name or something? Let me go read it from the sources, from the real source. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna read through. Hey, Linus. Yeah, I need to understand what this means. Maybe y'all can help me, because I'm telling you, the bitch is so fucking crazy. You know, and I'm at the point where she just type shit. So we're gonna pull it up so I can make it big. I'm gonna go directly to her channel. I'm gonna let y'all see me do it, by the way. Let's do it. Give me a second. Let's share the screen here. Let's go through this. See, I had planned on going to the goddamn VA hospital. And then I was like, nah, certain things just got to be handled. Okay. I'm going to go to the hospital later. Okay. Probably easier for me than anyway. Okay. So I want y'all to see me. I don't know what the hell that is, y'all. Okay, we're gonna type it in. Y'all gonna see me, because I know she'll be like, oh, they lying over there. See, this is what this has come to here on YouTube. On YouTube, I used to say things that she said. Motherfuckers would claim that she didn't say it. Not only that, but then she'll start claiming she didn't say it. And then I start realizing that no, when I do something, it got to be proven. It got to be proven. And even then, we still have some stupid motherfuckers on here. You can't do nothing about stupid motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Can't do nothing about them. But when stupid motherfuckers get amongst regular people, and y'all don't know who to believe, because you hear something I say, and then you hear something these stupid motherfuckers are saying. Listen, that's when we have to use common sense, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is 4 hours ago, still right now. Y'all saw me go to her channel. This is her channel. I am in her community area. She put bold and beautiful. You see how she put that? LGBT. Right now, she is going to come back. Well, she's come back officially now, right? Y'all agree that she's officially back. Yesterday, we knew she was coming. I knew she was coming back as early as 2 weeks ago. We started noticing different shit on her channel. Okay? I'm just making sure when she come back, everybody knows what the fuck this bitch has done. She's died several times before. She was able to survive that, but I wasn't holding my foot on her throat back then, bitch. But you're not getting away with this one. You could take your stupid motherfuckers, y'all could parade with each other, but I'm not allowing you to take the whole community with you, bitch. Not even the LGBT community. You're not taking the black community, not brothers, nor sisters, not even a black manosphere, bitch. No, not this time. Okay, so Soncerae 4 hours ago, this is what she typed. The LGBT fans deserve better. I guess I'm assuming that is an organization. That's what I'm assuming, right? Because right here where it says LGBT fans deserve better, but why is her picture there though? Why? Y'all notice this is what she has been doing forever. She will find an organization and then throw her picture on it to make it seem like she is a part of that. So I'll look and see what that is, but I guess what she's saying is that maybe this is something she's starting, and if she is, Lord have mercy for the LGBT community, but we're going to find out. The LGBT fans deserve better is a 501c3 nonprofit, all volunteer organization of fans from all over the world who have come together with the mission to educate people on how harmful negative LGBTQ plus representation in the media can be to our community, as well as advocate for better, more positive representation. We aim to be the resource that enables, you see how she said we aim. to be the resource that enables the public to learn more about the issues facing the LGBTQ plus community in regards to media representation, so they can become more critical viewers and creators, resulting in more creative, impactful, and positive stories in the future. Lord have mercy. So one or two things that happened. She looked like she's looking for donations. Now, either this is an actual group that was already established. They've already gotten their 501c3 paperwork done and everything. She probably contacted them in hopes of, explain. She'll lie and say, yes, I do this, I do that, I know I do this, yeah, I do this, I do that. And they allowed her to just come in. And then with that, she was looking to use them to blanket herself. She's done this to people before and destroyed people's she's destroyed other people's websites and organizations, because once people find out that she's connected to them and she is a fraud, a thief, then yeah, people don't trust anymore. Or this is something that she's claiming that she created. And if she did, then those of us who know about getting a 501c, we know she's not going to be able to get one. See, you got to meet certain qualifications in order to get a 501c3. You can't be convicted of fraud and all that kind of shit. You can't do that. You can't have none of that type of shit on your record in order to obtain this nonprofit status, yo. Then you got to prove what the nonprofit is for. You have to have a business plan in place, and you have to have, listen, this shit is not as easy as just creating a business name and getting an INE number. It's not that simple. This is paperwork through the government. It allows you to get tax-free money from others. In order to do that, you have to prove. You have to have a mission statement and everything. You have to have the backings of others. You already have to prove that you already getting the money promised from that person and that person. This shit is not as simple as this bitch claim, but she's uneducated and dumb. And because we are uneducated about certain things, bitches like this could come in and take your motherfucking money. Give her your money if you want, that's on you. But she shouldn't have to lie to you to get it, right? Some of y'all are fucking dumb anyway. That bitch could just come up and say, give me some money. This low class, ain't nobody shit ass bitch who claims that I made my money by twerking. At least, bitch, anytime, let me tell you something about myself, right? I made my money how I made my motherfucking money. Yes, I did. I made a lot of it too. Okay, and let me say this, there's nobody, you're not gonna find not no girl, guy, boy, husband, wife, nobody's gonna claim that Bomb Cherry took something that she didn't earn, that I didn't scam nobody. If a man paid me to get in front of the webcam, I got in front of the webcam, and when we ended the show, bitch, he was highly motherfucking satisfied, ho. I didn't have to go and say, I'm a twerk for you, get his money, and then walk away not twerking for his ass. But see, you on the other hand, though, y'all, let me tell you about her OnlyFans over there. So now, you know her prices went up. Her prices went up $1. But not only that, if you go to join her shit, she gonna make you pay double pay. So she gonna allow you to pay that $4.99 to get in. And then when you get in, she's gonna show you the raggedy ass pictures you can find on the internet right now. There ain't nothing new to them. And then she got a message up telling you if you want private pictures, like if you want the private pictures, then send her an email with some extra money. And this is why OnlyFans is in the situation they're in right now, because of bitches like this, yo. Bitches like this scamming the men. You know, there's a lot of us who will be on OnlyFans. We don't have no problem giving a picture, a video for money. If that's what they do, that's what they do. We got bitches like this, dude. She can't even, like, you're not, listen, if a man like a big girl, he like a big girl, he'll pay for a big girl. This bitch don't even want to give the big girl lovers her big ass body. Nothing wrong with wobbling with waves everywhere. Girl, I be over here like bam, 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 and niggas pay. This bitch want them to pay. Then she gonna say, well, if you want the pictures, then you gonna pay some more. And then when they pay some more, they gonna end up with them old shits from way back when. She's scamming even in the adult industry. She's pitiful. Anyway, and then she's using the LBG. So let's look and see who these LGBT only LGBT fans. Wait, look what she got a link right here. Wait a minute. Okay. She done link these bitches together. Wait, y'all. Okay, let's see what happens. That's a shame. Okay, let's see. We're going to go to about mission statement. See, when you do have a 501c, yeah, you better have a mission statement. Advocacy, education. Let me see what else. They got that. So it may be an actual, for real nonprofit, but she attached herself to it. Why don't she have the pictures that these people have? Why isn't she, why is she making it seem like this is a part of her? And I want her to know that what she's doing here is illegal. This picture in itself is illegal. She don't know that, or she does. See what she's doing, she got their motherfucking title up here, but she has her picture there. She put that there herself, by the way. Right? And the reason why this is illegal, because this is an actual nonprofit organization. But she posted her face to it as if it's her organization. So people may assume that she is a part of this organization, and all she has to do from certain points is start giving her Cash App instead of theirs, put in her website instead of theirs. See, that's why it's illegal to do this shit, because people understand association. If she posts this up enough where people start recognizing her face with their organization, eventually she will be able to put in her motherfucking information instead of theirs. People won't even think twice to think that they might not be going to the right place. You see, that's called association. That's what y'all associate me with my channel. You associate my voice with my channel. Even if you don't see me, you know my voice, you associate that with my channel. If somebody else comes in and start using their voice or putting their face to my channel, eventually they'll be able to, you know, if you fall for it, eventually they'll be able to come in and say, well, here, send money here. You may think you're sending Bomb Cherry some money, right? But you absolutely not. You're sending it to that person. So yes, what she's doing, especially because this is a nonprofit organization, what she's doing is illegal. Unless those people gave her written permission to do this. So we're going to contact them. Yes, we are. I already saved it, but I'm going to make sure I'll save it now. And then you see how y'all check it out. She associating the LGBT, this organization, with her OnlyFans. Y'all see that? See, I told you before I even went down here. Did you not? I didn't even see this down here when I was talking about what I was talking about. So she already associating this nonprofit organization for the LGBT community. She has now associated that with her OnlyFans. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't even see she had already done it. So now you see what she's doing? She wants people in the LGBT community to support her, because even though she's not saying she's a part of that community, through this picture, you would assume that she's a part of that community. LGBT community, they support one another. They stick with one another, as they should, as we all should. Us as Black community should be doing it the same way they doing it. Instead of being against them, we should be absolutely taking notes from them, supporting them and taking notes from them. I know a lot of y'all don't believe in the LGBT community, but if you found out who they are, you'll realize that they encompass a lot of us, right? That's why the letters have expanded. Some of you who only like people who stimulate you mentally, well, guess what? You're a part of the LGBT community. You might not care about the person's looks or their shape or none of that. You just care about their mind. Well, that means you are part of the LGBT community. That's not a negative thing. That's a positive thing. It's only negative if you think of it that way. But anyway, let me put this link up. We're going to have this chat. And this woman right here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. See, before she came here, this bitch was dead. There she go. Let's go read this message. Let's go when this was posted. This was 4 months ago. This was 4 months ago, okay? When she died. And look at the messages. Let's go through those. It looked like she took away what was posted. No, here we go. Hey, family. Hey, family. It's your moderator, Mark, who none of us has ever seen, but I can tell you, I've been saying this from day one. Mark is somebody in her family. Okay? We'll have some stupid niggas be talking about, no, I've seen Mark. No, you's a whole fucking liar. You ain't never seen Mark. Well, Mark had a picture up. Nigga, what? Anybody can have a picture up. Then he had a picture that we didn't even know what the fuck it was. It was, if I'm correct, it was a dude in his military helmet. Didn't have no rank on the helmet. Military folks, y'all already know where our rank go, right? Our rank go on every single hat we wear in the fucking military. It goes on our collar, right? How you have on a military hard hat with no rank on it? Fuck up out of here. But when I tried to explain to people, no, dude, look, that's not right. Okay, fuck it. You can't, like I said, stupid motherfuckers. We got stupid motherfuckers who's against her too. Just because you're against her don't make you smart. You're still a stupid motherfucker. Anyway, hey family, it's your moderator, Mark. It is my honor and privilege to now operate Soncerae's social media pages, including Facebook and IG. So wait a minute. So Mark used to be her friend. But it's right after she died, by the way, he feels it's an honor and a privilege to operate her motherfucking Instagram, Facebook, and IG. My God. Listen, if I got friends like Mark, I don't need no motherfucking friends, baby. You understand? This is right after she was dead. If they was that close, he should have been in mourning. The last thing he should have been worrying about is coming to YouTube to talk about how it's an honor for him to work some motherfucking pages on the internet. You motherfuckers forget there's a real world out there. Go and open your fucking doors and walk outside. This shit is getting to be a little crazy. Let me grab the link because y'all know I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting real frustrated with my own people, yo. With people, I don't give a fuck. Listen, people in general. No matter what color, what your sexual orientation. Listen, if you didn't understand what this bitch was, I get it, right? Because she was real. She approaches people and she'll say, yeah, they're bullying me and I have not done anything to them. And I have a group of people that are jealous and that, you know, and she comes at people. She knows the people she gonna go at. She studies them before she approaches them. So she already know what she's going to be able to say. She knows if you yourself are going through certain things with people on the internet, she knows she can come towards you in that time of your stress and she'll be able to be like, I'm here for you. But at the same time, she wants you to grab her, lift her up, because some of you have good names, you know, and she know her shit was in the toilet, baby. Soncerae, we wasn't letting our feet off this bitch throat for nothing. In that, I kept my foot on this bitch's throat because I know she wasn't dead. Okay? If I could have, I would have crushed the fucking windpipe. She would have finally laid in peace, bitch. But I couldn't. Let me grab the link. I'm over here talking too much. Let me see. Come on, thing. What the? I'm already in it, right? Yes, I am. It's getting to be on my nerve. Oh, I have to hit this. Okay, then I have to go here. Okay, and then what I do is I go participants and go to invite, copy link, bam, boom, bam, and then we're gonna come. And while I'm reading this, everybody, anybody, whether you against me, for me, against what I'm saying, you're welcome to come up. What's up, Brandy? Okay, paste that to zoom in. I want to apologize also to Miss. It sounded like Miss Olivia was here yesterday. I wasn't reading the chat, sis, so I apologize. Also, I heard that Mona Simone was over here. You know, y'all know I got a little girl crush, a woman crush on Mona Simone because she is a beautiful sister. I want to apologize to her. I didn't see y'all in the room. Okay, I wasn't looking. I promise. Okay. Anyway, any and everybody, welcome to come up. Me Mug, what's going on? BZ Day, Brandy Davis. I spoke to you. You didn't say nothing to me over there, Bob. What you call him, girl? Young like Turner. How you doing? I don't believe in the Black community. Well, it's okay. It's okay if you don't believe in the Black community. We're not even gonna talk about that today, okay? In this chat. But Minister Jack, what's going on? How you doing? Because Minister Jack was one of the people who was claimed to be bullying her as she was posting people's information up and thinking that we were going to just lie down and just take that shit. No, no, no. And then when it became a group of people who she has done wrong to, when we decided to group together, see, she was able to continue to do that shit for years because there was no other people you could go to and say, yeah, she did that shit to me too. But yeah, it was a few of us who was like, yeah, bitch, I'm not the one. And then there was another one over there that said, yeah, bitch, I'm not the one. And then we all was looking at each other like, shit, she did that shit to you? Oh, okay. I'm coming over there and support you. And then there was somebody else. And then there was these men. These men were saying the same thing. We were like, well, shit, we don't care that you got a penis. And we were like, she did that shit to you too? They were like, yeah. Fuck it. And so now we got some people who now going against one person, but don't make it seem like that person didn't create this mass hysteria. Like she didn't create this group of people who's formed against her. Isn't that how you form against evil? For those of you who believe in the Bible, right? Don't y'all say that's how it works, right? It works that way, where motherfuckers in the church supposed to say, we stand together, we are against evil. And that's what we are, baby. That's what we are. Anyway, what's going on, Sin?
Hey, babe. What's going on?
Nothing, just chilling.
Girl.
You know what it is.
Yeah, you know I spoke. I said, hey, sis, over at Rice in the chat. And you said, hey.
Oh, okay. You might have.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Oh, I know I spoke to you, but I didn't see you speak back, maybe. No, it must have was, I couldn't see all the, did I spoke to you, but I didn't see you speaking. So I spoke to a few people over there and said nothing. I was
you
like,
sure
damn.
did.
But I didn't see them speak back, so I was like, something must be wrong. It must have been something doing with my computer or something. Somebody said Soncerae is the new Tupac. What's going on, Jackie? Okay, so what you have to say about this shit?
Let me tell you something. This is you know what? This shit don't make no damn sense. And all those people who was up on those panels talking all that bullshit, like Black Woman Sphere, okay, calling out people names, your name, my name, everybody in the pit for talking about Soncerae, accusing people of causing her to commit suicide and all that bullshit. Let's see if she gonna make a video about this. Okay.
But she over there making videos, but she being very subliminal
Uh-huh.
and not admitting shit. But yeah, she
Right.
cause she knows she can't. Let me tell you why she's not gonna outright come out and say nothing, because she knew she was alive, and she knows if she does say something about Soncerae in this situation, Soncerae gonna come straight out and be like, "Oh, yeah, she knew. Don't act like you ain't no bitch." So that's why
Yeah.
she got to play it the way she playing it.
And all those people that she was playing on their heartstrings and they would donate. See, the bitch thinks she's slick. She knew she couldn't take those donations when people were sending it for her funeral and stuff. So she sent them their money back. But that's
Mm-hmm.
when she decided to do it for the baby birthday. So
Right.
I knew
Remember
that was
that?
some bullshit. That was some bullshit. Why are you doing a
Mm-hmm.
birthday? Accepted money for a birthday. Those people, I know they would. I would be pissed, and I would want my money back.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, remember, because I had told people, and which I was informing her, I knew she wasn't dead. I said,
Mm-hmm.
yo, I said, if she take one dime from any of you
Yep.
for a funeral and y'all find out this bitch is living, I said that's
Mm-hmm.
a federal offense.
Yep.
That's fraud for real.
Yep.
Okay. And I said, and her ass gonna be in jail. And she hurry up and switched it up, and they wasn't taking no money for the funeral no more,
Right.
right? And then they started. It was posted up that for the baby, which I think it was gonna be in this message I was about to read. Didn't Mark? Wasn't it posted here in the Mark thing?
I think so. And
When
now this bitch thing went on OnlyFans, charging people $5.99. The bitch got 5 pictures photoshopped. Okay. And one of the
mm-hmm.
pictures is that picture with her when she was with Priest with the little white shorts on with the little top. They were kind of dressed alike. I guess
Yeah.
she cropped him out of the picture. I say, you know what? They stupid as hell. Cause you know she won't be able to go live.
Right.
Cause she ain't gonna look shit like them Photoshop pictures. Those old ass pictures, bomb. Them pictures are old.
Old as fuck, y'all.
Oh
And
my god.
I was thinking, and listen, it's one thing if she's saying, okay, these are my pictures, but this is what I look like now, and then she does some live stream, but she's over there to she's trying to make money however. That's why she associated this the LGBT group with her and her
Now
OnlyFans.
tell
That
me
is
what that's
illegal.
about. Because I was out of the chat. I had to do something. So what is she doing? I heard you talk about a 501c and all that. What is she doing? She with
Did
the
you
gay community?
Yeah, did you see on in her community area? She posted this what I have up.
Oh,
She
okay.
Yeah, she posted this, and this is illegal also, right? Especially now
Uh-huh.
that she got her OnlyFans attached to it, which I'm quite sure this LGBT community not gonna like this shit right here. So yeah, she making it look like it's a part of the LGBT. Um, Fans deserve better. I guess that's what it's called. LGBT fans deserve better. She's saying it's a nonprofit organization, all volunteer, but it is based on what she's saying, it is a 501c3,
Uh-huh.
which means, in case you didn't know, she cannot associate this 501c3 with her for-profit OnlyFans page. That in itself
Oh.
is, so she knows that unless her OnlyFans page, every dime she gets is gonna go to this LGBT fans deserve better page. She cannot do this, and
And
the
you know
federal
she not.
government don't play when it comes to nonprofits. So
Nope.
them people gonna
And you
sue you
know she's
because
not gonna donate that money to no LGBT.
right.
Right.
And she had to get permission to even associate them with her. Now, who does this? What kind of sick shit is this? So she
She
over there
said,
showing the ass, oh,
uh-huh.
and then she gonna associate that with the LGBT community. She's the reason why the negative stereotypes are out there. Her people like her.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because LGBT, they don't want to be associated with the sex industry like that. That's
Right.
disrespectful for her to do this shit, yo.
Uh-huh. And so now we know that she hasn't changed. She's still the same. She all about a scam, trying to get over on people. She's just disgusting to me.
This
You're gonna fake your suits, fake your death all these months, and now try to slither your ass back up. back on the scene like
And
ain't shit happened.
right,
And
ain't
then
shit
people
happened.
wonder why we come at her.
Right. And what's
Shit.
weird is that some of these people was rocking with her, making it seem, even though they saw what was going on. Come on now. People saw it, but what people would say, well, I could tell something wrong with her, but and I'm like, they didn't know, some of them didn't know she had two channels. Her Soncerae channel is a Soncerae channel, but then she had her, what's the name of that
God
channel?
Queen.
God Queen. That's the one most of them didn't know about.
Right.
Queen channel. That's the one where she's talking about people's families, y'all, and talking about people's children. That's the one where she saying the negative shit that most people don't claim they don't see her doing. You go to that channel and see what the fuck is going on over there. Go to her
Exactly.
website. Go to her
Exactly.
website and see our pictures.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pictures of our families. Now, it is what it is. She want to play. Don't be talking about nobody. She's been bullied. She has never
Exactly.
been bullied. She came out as the bully, and she ended
Right.
up with people who rose together to smack her ass down.
Well, she can't say nothing now because she coming off looking real fraudulent, and you wait all these months.
Mm.
Okay. She full of I can't. Oh my God.
And
Oh
then she
my
not,
God.
y'all, this woman is sad. So let me go back.
It is.
I want the people, and I'm gonna share um the screen
Yeah.
again so they can see when she died. She had the most thumbs up, the most, because when
Yep.
people die, everybody want to feel sorry for them and go show them.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people, when they heard she was dead, they went over there to show us some support. So, and it's disgusting.
But
I
Bond, you know what? I knew it was bullshit because like I know, anytime you on Facebook, if you have a Facebook account, that when a person passes away, Facebook puts up a memorial for that person.
right,
And where people can leave a message for that person, and it's very distinct, and it's from Facebook, and she never had that.
right. And it
She
would have
never
been
had that.
beneficial for the family to do that because, see, now you would have known she was dead, and people could send donations to the family. You would have known her son. People knew she had a baby, so a lot of us would have been donating just to make sure he was okay through the years, right? So more memorializing her page would have been beneficial. The thing is, you can't just memorialize it, right? You got to prove the death of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
see, and that's something they wouldn't have been able to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it wasn't coming.
That's why I knew it was fake, because you got to show a death certificate. You got to prove that
Oh, did
person
you
is.
see a yeah? Did you see a death certificate? Nobody could even we couldn't
No,
even, yeah.
no, they even called the morgue. Now she wasn't never there.
I know.
No,
Miss
that bitch
Mona
wasn't dead.
Simone did her research and couldn't find her
Yeah.
nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
yeah,
never did think she was. They was really going in.
yeah.
Black
And
women still talking all that shit.
yeah, Black Woman Spirit was over there pumping people up, and
Mm-hmm.
but she always knew. So if she's worse than Sasha Ray, because
Yep.
she was getting
She
y'all a
knew.
lot of people involved in shit that she knew was false.
Right. You had people making videos about her that didn't even know her.
Right,
Talking shit. They bullied her. Tommy caused her to kill herself. Chris caused her to kill herself. Jap called her to kill herself. The Viper Pig caused her to kill herself. They were
right.
bullying her. It's like,
Hmm.
okay, now this bitch on OnlyFans, okay?
From the dead
Get
to
the fuck out of here.
OnlyFans, baby.
From the dead from the dead to OnlyFans.
Oh, oh
Mm,
man. So I'm about to
talking.
read what Mark, aka Soncerae herself, posted when she died. It says, "Hey family, it's your moderator, Mark. It is my honor and privilege to now operate Soncerae's social media pages, including Facebook and IG. My dear friend is loved and missed, and we want to make sure her message of positivity and love still spreads far and wide. Our friends and family ask for privacy at this time and a deeper level of understanding. Though Soncerae was known to be transparent, Um, wait. Okay, there are still parts of her life she did not share. She would want you to stay in good spirits and celebrate her life by sharing her stories of laughter and joy that she did share. Again, please keep our family privacies in mind and respect our boundaries. Give us now. I need y'all to notice what took place before I continue, because I only got a little bit left. But you see, at first it was her moderator, Mark, right?
Uh-huh.
It goes into she didn't do this and she didn't do that. Soncerae. But then the second little paragraph where it says, again, please keep our family's privacy in mind and respect our boundaries. That's
Right.
when this now goes to first person. It goes now to from her and her family to
Right.
our, right?
Uh-huh. Because that was her writing the shit.
Yes. Give
Uh-huh.
us time to work through her transition. Thank you. This is what I was talking about even before. When she posted something on Facebook, you could tell it
Uh-huh.
was her. They used the same wording she uses,
Uh-huh.
and it did go from second person to first person,
And
right?
another thing, her sister never said anything.
And then she had a cousin who came on and said, "Y'all, she's not dead."
She
I
not
am
dead.
I am friends with some of Soncerae's family members, the men. There's a few men who follow me, been following me for years. I've
Mm.
always known it, right? She knew it too. And none of them, not no family member, ever
Yep.
said that she was dead. I'm mourning my cousin. None of that shit.
Right.
I didn't go ask them anything. I was just keeping an eye on their page to see if they won't say anything.
They ain't say nothing.
Nothing. You know, I
Not a
didn't want to
thing.
be, I wasn't one of the people who wanted people to prove anything. I wasn't asking them anything. But you mean to tell me your daughter didn't post my mother's dead on her shit? You mean to
Mm-mm.
tell me your mother, who has a Facebook and who has been posting, she didn't mention her
Andre
daughter's
didn't
death?
post nothing.
Yep. But she had a cousin who came on and said this girl's lie. She's been a liar since she was a kid, and
Right.
um, and she's not dead. And you notice, Witchcom just disappeared altogether, which I didn't understand because that was his opportunity to come out and he knew whether she was dead or
Who? Oh, Mark.
not. No, priest.
Oh, he ain't said a word.
He didn't say a word. In fact, he made
Mm-mm.
sure to disappear. I guess he figured, well, since she's not on here anymore, he had to know she coming back though. And you know what that means? If she comes back, what comes back with her?
Priest and Chris.
Priest. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all she got to talk about is how
Yep.
destructive, how he destroyed her life and how her baby daddy is this and that. Yeah.
Yep.
He should have been smarter about his decision making because it's about to start.
Yep. It's gonna start back up.
Yeah. Um,
Oh, helper.
we got people on here asking, can this be real? Just seen the post. I hope it's true for the family's sake. Well, they hope it's not true for the family's sake, but I wonder what y'all hope now. A lot of people didn't believe it,
They didn't. And you
right?
notice, look, she even made a troll account because when people were asking questions, she was calling people dummies
Mm,
when she would respond. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Like, dummy. And you know
she's
she
a,
always called people dummies.
right.
You
She in here
dummy.
now. Anybody, and when you see people say certain things that we know they phrases, is either her
Yeah,
or black woman spirit. They always.
right. Because she always calling people dummies too. You dummy, you dummy, you dummy. It's like, no, you a dumbass. Because you think we stupid.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah,
That's disgusting. And it's bad
disgusting.
because there are people. The part that pisses me off about it is because there are people out here who really do take their lives, who really are going through deep depression, who commit suicide. So why
Mhm.
would you do that? That's disrespectful to people who really are families have had to deal with, family members or friends that commit suicide. And this bitch doing all this shit for attention.
That's what she does. I mean, let's go to God Queen Live. We wait. Everybody waiting for her to say something because that's when it's gonna get real bad for her. Like it's not gonna be good for her.
But she think it is.
Yeah, because she got no choice. She done everything she could. She realized she went too far. But if she need money trying to take care of her family, she missing Facebook. Yeah, I mean YouTube. She missing YouTube so bad she couldn't even stay dead. Cause see, if I was fucked up like this, if I would have done some shit like this, and I looked and noticed that it went so viral, it went so big, you know, I wouldn't have came back, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have, and if I would have came back, it would have been under another name, and I would have been a silent bitch. You know what I mean? Y'all would have never been able to catch me in that line.
That's right. That's crazy.
What's up, Minister Jap?
That is just crazy. Yeah. Oh shit, I got a phone call, but I'll be back. Let me get this call. Okay, I'll be back.
You there, Jap? Oh, he's still connecting, y'all. So Soncerae, right before she killed herself, she talked about Chris Law. She was on Chris Law and Priest, and then she could commit suicide, leaving everybody to think that those men are the reason why. And the fight for pay. What's up, Jap? Jap? I hear you. I hear something in the background.
What up, Bob?
Oh, hey, how you doing, Ben? Yeah, I can hear you now. What's going on?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Man, listen, we about to put our foot on her neck this time around. When she come back around, she about to feel it. Because this is some bullshit. Because I ain't appreciate all these people saying me, you, the Viper Pig, Chris Law, we the reason we got blood on our hands. She killed herself because of us. They was really riding for this bitch.
Right.
She let a lot of motherfucking people down, you know what I'm saying, with this fucking lie. And I know she gonna come back saying, it was an experiment. I was trying to see if you guys would really care about me. Or did you guys thought I was dead? The old Soncerae is dead. The new God Queen is alive. It's gonna be some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But that I called in because I looked at that website of that company. All she did was copy and paste their about section and put it on her and put her picture on it. So she's trying to hijack that LGBT community shit, just like she did Autism Speaks. And it's another ploy to get donations. And she's trying to hide behind the LGBTQ community so that when it'll be embodied under hate speech and she can get us taken down and shit like that.
Right. Yeah, so in case a lot of you didn't know, she did this with the Autism Speaks, and they had to make her take that shit off her page. Remember that? So she's a hijacker of nonprofit organizations. She has done this in the past. This bitch is just trying to redo this shit again as a dead bitch. The difference between before her pussy was dead because it was smelling like it was dead, and now she played like she's dead. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna crack some jokes on this bitch. Okay. And I'm gonna talk about her stinking vagina because she talked about it. And I'm also gonna say that the bitch is phony, fake, and a fraud.
Yeah, and it was a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, putting us under the hot seat. Like, oh, she really killed herself. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. We knew the bitch wasn't dead.
Right.
But it was killing me how many people really was believing this shit. So you believe a motherfucker's dead who don't have a funeral. You know, you telling me that she ain't got one loved one that wants to have a funeral. You believe a motherfucker's dead that you can't find no death records of. When you know their first and last name and what city they in. You can't find, motherfuckers been called the coroner's office, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All these people believe, like they do more research on.
Well, you're breaking up a little bit. Say it again.
And doxing motherfuckers are like, oh no, you really wasn't in the military. You really wasn't. Oh, you don't do this. You don't own it.
Right.
They'll do more effort
motherfucker that they're doxing, you know what I'm saying, to disprove something. And nobody put that same energy into figuring out whether she was lying or not, man. Like, that's retarded, man. Like, I didn't appreciate getting blamed for that shit. I really did. Chris didn't either. A lot of motherfuckers, a lot of YouTube motherfuckers and all that was going in on us. Like, hold on, man. This bitch.
You breaking up. You breaking up.
I'm gonna get off my signal bad, but I was just saying, man, the bitch is lying. She's trying to hijack that movement, and she's trying to get donations. Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it. That's right. And if anybody do donate to her, make sure you keep a record of that shit. Because when when she start gathering these donations using this this page, that's when she commits federal crimes. Okay. I don't think these bitches understand. I think a lot of people don't, they're not looking at other sides of YouTube's where people are absolutely going to jail for shit that's going on over here. You know what I mean? There was a lady who did some shit similar to this. They got their little money. And then you'll hear about it in the news. That's only if you look at the news. That's only if you read the paper. You'll see that a lot of shit that's going on, the docks and all kinds of shit that's going over here. This shit are crimes. And people just don't, they act like they just can do what the fuck they want to do. This is crazy. Okay, it looks like I could tell that she went in, y'all, and changed some of her titles to her videos. I see that she started going in on calling these men bisexual and started really going in, especially against, if you for the LGBT community, why are you calling these men this? Why are you talking about homosexuality in a negative, right? Right? So yeah. Anyway, I forgot to tell y'all that she did this shit with Autism Speaks, because she knows that people will donate, especially Autism Speaks. As far as I'm not sure about it, because I don't know much about, right, some of these organizations. I do what I think when I think of Autism Speaks, I think of children. And so, yes, I donate because I'm thinking, okay, there's money going to some children who have autism, or just disabled people with autism, right? And that's what she focuses on. She don't go to get, like, right now, if she want to go over there and shake her ass on OnlyFans and make her money, nothing, I'm not against that. Do you? But to use these different organizations to fraud people out of money, that's a whole nother thing. You claim you this, you claim you that, well, go and shake your ass. Y'all know she can't shake that ass. Y'all seen this girl? Y'all can tell she can't shake her ass to save her life. Okay? What's up, Sin? You welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, you made a good point, though. That's true, because the way she talked about Chris and dogging him out and talking about his sexuality and everything, and so now she all for the gay community, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
And she all for, but she was over there. Look at this one right here. Mr. Law took me to my first sausage party. Oops. And then she goes in, you know what she was talking about in that double penetration. This is when she was the one who told these stories, but then she made it seem like Chris Law came on and was ratting her out. She was the one who was telling the story before Chris Law was here. She was talking about, yeah, I went to a swinger party and this guy named Chris, he took me and and whatever happened, Chris never mentioned, but she didn't start calling them names and shit and think certain shit wasn't gonna come out.
Right.
But most of that shit, she was the one who was telling that shit.
And she never did refer to him as far as his sexuality until he started clapping back on her ass.
Right.
She wasn't saying that.
Right. She was in love with Chris. That's why all this shit she got on, especially when he came to YouTube. But she's had arguments with different dudes. Chris was just one of the long line. There was one guy who she was claiming, you know, who she was in love with and claimed they was engaged. And then this guy ended up stumbling across these videos and was like, nah, that's not true. Somebody interviewed him and he was like, no, that's not true. Then all of a sudden she started accusing the man of raping her.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, he sexually assaulted. Remember, she now says that most of the men she's been with have sexually assaulted her.
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute, what? Before you was talking about how you was engaged to this man and he was so good. Oh yeah, he treated my daughter well. And now when he snapped back, like you said, right, he get interviewed by somebody, and now all of
Mm-hmm.
a sudden he's sexually assaulted you.
She's a evil, demonic person.
Yeah.
She really is. That's
So
the shame. And I feel sorry for her son.
I feel very sorry for her son.
I do
Very
too.
son. You know, she
Very.
didn't raise her daughter, so she had her father. So that's the only thing. I feel like the
Right.
daughter has a chance as
Mm-hmm.
long as she's not with the mother, because
Yep.
she, even as you get older, she started staying with her mother. Looked like she was gonna be taking care of her mother. Her mother was
Mm-hmm.
doing the job, but she had her daughter riding with her, and she was the one running up to give the food to people.
Exactly.
Isn't that
Right.
crazy?
Yeah. Instead of that girl being in school somewhere being a 19-year-old,
Right.
we got her riding the damn Uber Eats and shit.
Mm,
And
mm.
remember, did you see the video when she called her a bitch?
Now
When
I
she
heard
got in
people.
the I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
send
I
it to
think
you.
I heard people talking about it. How she called her a little beat. Was she getting in the car or something like
Yep.
that?
And she was like, "What's up, biatch?"
Oh yeah. And
I
see,
was
that's you
like,
don't do.
"What,
If I had a daughter, we wouldn't be playing like that. Cause I would be
girl?
goddamn if my daughter played with me by calling me that. Yeah,
A
that's my
bitch."
mom's. That's my bitch. Oh hell no.
She would still be at the dentist right
I know.
today.
I know. Trying
Okay.
to get some new teeth, huh?
Trying to get some teeth and fix her damn gums. Okay. And my son, what's up, biatch? And she was
Mm,
like, "Did you just call me a bitch? Did you just call me a bitch? You know your grandmother wouldn't like that. I don't care." It's like, really, girl, you don't care that your daughter's called you a bitch?
mm.
Wow.
That's
Just a piece of
crazy, yo.
shit.
But
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Your kids usually do what it is you taught them. And
Mm-hmm.
remember, I said she was the worst mother when I played that video of her sitting there outside of her just turned. That little girl had just turned 18, like a couple of weeks prior, and she
Mm-hmm.
was sitting there naming all them dudes she was with as
That
her
she was
mother.
with.
Yep.
Yep.
She named
Mm-hmm.
them, and the little girl, well, she was a young woman now. She just turned 18, but she remembered them, and she was like, "Yeah, I remember him, and I remember him." And that fucking video is a disgrace.
It is. Who does that?
It's a disgrace. I'd be damned if my mom sit there and start naming all the guys. And then
That
I
she done
shouldn't,
been
and then
with.
her daughter shouldn't have known him because she was as young as 8 years old when some of them dudes was around.
Yep.
And she was like,
Yep.
"Oh yeah, I remember him. And I didn't really like him." He was like, "Yeah, you told me he was no be no good." And remember that one dude where she said he was so evil and he was abusive or some
All
shit.
had beat her and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
and then they was she was laughing about it. Yeah, he was Cuban. She was like, "Oh yeah, he was Cuban, and he was so abusive." And the
Right.
daughter was like, I told you." I'm like, look at this shit here.
That's crazy.
This shit looked ridiculous. I
Mm-hmm.
ended up with 100,000 people watching that video I did. I posted that video on Facebook. I didn't know it was still circulating around like that. That shit
Mm.
and all the comments and the terrible fucking comments that shit got.
Yep. Because that's disgusting.
Disgusting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, and what's worse is we as black women, we got a group of black women who would say that, well, that's just her life, and like it's almost like we excuse it. Now see, certain things we'll act like is an issue. You act like when an adult woman or adult man go into adult areas doing adult shit around adults, y'all act like that's something negative. But when you
Right.
see a woman like this surrounded around children, whether it's her children and other people's children, doing and saying certain things, y'all be like, well, yeah, that's normal.
Make
No,
excuses.
right? They
Mm-hmm.
make excuses.
Mm-hmm.
I hear
Yep.
people say, well, one day, they used to say, one day your children gonna run across you. I said, if one day, if my children run across anything I've done, that means they will be adults.
Right.
right? And they would have an adult thinking. They would be able to think what's going on for themselves. They will not be children running across anything their mother's done. People like, well, your grandson. If my grandson ever run across anything I've done, he too will be a fucking adult.
Adult. Exactly.
And the only way he run across it, where it's not in an adult area, when these dumbass niggas and bitches grab adult shit, take it out of adult areas and put
And
it
put it.
on you, and put it in other areas, like some of them have done over here on YouTube, taking my shit from over there, posted it over here, and then gonna try to blame me. How you blaming me? My shit was locked up over there with adults.
Right. Where it was supposed to be.
Where it was supposed to be. I've always been very careful. I do not mix my adult shit with nothing that has to do with children.
Right.
When I talk about family over here, I'm talking about family. If we talk about anything other than that on a sexual level, I make sure that we know we're not no longer talking about family. This is not a conversation, you know what I mean, that's for kids. I'd be like, if you're under 18, it's time to go.
Right. Yeah.
It's time to go. Okay. But
That's
anyway, but she sits on here, tells her story with her daughter. I remember when she was 16, she's sitting there talking about swinging parties and you know her sexuality right there with her daughter, right there. Her daughter got involved with her and Priest fighting, remember? She was like, yeah, I was talking to my daughter, and my daughter says that Priest is wrong. Her daughter was asking Priest questions as if she was an adult. She should have
had
been.
her calling Priest.
Yes, she had her calling Priest.
Yep. How do you put your child into your adult shit? I don't get this.
Her daughter shouldn't have even known who Priest was at that time.
Nope.
They hadn't even known each other long enough. You know what I mean? And that Priest should have just been some man who her daughter had never gotten to meet. Maybe not until, you know, after she got pregnant and all that shit started popping off. Then she go, of course, she gonna end up meeting the baby daddy. But prior to that, but she's one of them women. They got some women who use their children in order to get men, if that makes sense. Like they want the man to get involved. You know, if he's okay with dating her when he knows she got a child, she then start pushing that child off on him.
Right.
See, you know, and that is a no-go. Some of these men, they might be okay with dating you without knowing that you got children. That don't mean they want to be stepdads.
Right.
To those children. That don't mean that.
Yep.
Okay.
And remember when she had the God Queen, she had her daughter up there and that girl was cursing like crazy. Somebody got it back to her father though, and he snatched her ass down from off of there too.
No, that's right. Yeah.
I couldn't remember that. I couldn't believe that she was cursing like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, there's no respect.
None.
It's like
somebody had I think somebody had contacted Dad, and
they did. And told him.
And told him your daughter, you know, because the daughter seemed level-headed and smart, intelligent, and everything. And then she gets with her mom and start living with her for a short period of time, for the first time in her real life, for real, being with her by herself, and then all of a sudden she goes wild.
Yep.
And that's what happens when your dad is the responsible one and your mother is not.
Right.
I mean, yeah. So anyway, let me see what people are saying. I'm gonna stop sharing this. And for anybody who y'all want to know anything about this woman, I mean, go and do your own research. But she did die. These are facts, right? Even if you don't believe anything I've said prior to, right? If you don't believe the stories we told a few years ago, how all this shit started. If you don't believe none of that, cool. I get it. Some people just don't know what to believe. But I tell you this, 4 months ago, this woman died. And now she's back. So I don't know if there should be no confusion about nothing. What could she come up with to make you understand why she died. She'll come on here and say, well, I was being bullied so bad, I had to disappear. You didn't have to die, though.
And she can't say somebody hacked her page.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't have to die. All she had to do was, like most of us do, take a little break.
That's all she had to say. I had to take a break.
Take a break.
Mm-hmm.
But she died, requested donations. It was around that baby's birthday when all this shit happened, too.
She needed money.
She needed money. That's right.
Cause remember when she started making, she had her YouTube page, the main channel where you had to become a member, and it was gonna cost money for you to join, and then she had to vet you. She wanted your email address and all that kind of crap, and
Right.
I was like, girl, and did nobody join the shit? So
So she
now,
was trying to make money in kind of way, and the reason
right,
she couldn't make the money is because people started seeing that she was a fraud.
right, yep. So then she come up with this committing suicide shit.
I can show y'all videos right now when people was donating to her. She was cussing them out as they was donating. We would see when she was pregnant, no matter what she had said and a lot of shit she did, there was still a lot of us making sure that that baby, she had a baby. We understood she was in a bad situation, and we was donating. She had a baby shower, and it was the shit we bought her. It was the shit she was opening up over there. That was a lot of shit that she'll tell you that it came from the internet people, but she wouldn't tell you who sent the shit. But I could tell you she opened quite a few things over there that I sent, that I bought for, on her, what that thing called? I made one for my grandchild. You make those little lists of things you wanted. So
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I
yeah,
can't think
but
of the name.
yeah, but she was opening things. And remember when she found out we was coming together, because we all was talking about it, was like, yeah, okay, y'all, what y'all gonna do? What we gonna do? We're gonna get her something, or we're gonna get something big for her, and people was like, yeah, we just gonna go over there and see what's on the list and buy it. And when
Oh, you talking about yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, see,
Yeah.
you wasn't here yet. And I had my other channel. We was talking about that, and she had heard, I guess, she probably was listening in, and she said, yeah, if they buy anything from me, fuck them. I'ma just send their shit back. So I was thinking, okay, well, whatever I bought her, I expect to get a refund. Hell
Right.
no, I ain't never get a refund.
You ain't get a refund.
I never get a refund. So she could call us nasty, dirty, and all that shit if she want. But I can guarantee you it's mostly the Viper Pit people who bought her
Mm-hmm.
shit for that baby when she was opening all them gifts.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, it
Right.
wasn't from her people. You know what I mean? It wasn't from her people, it's
Wasn't
from
nobody
us.
there but her and her mama.
Right.
Right.
And then
Right.
she remember, so Angela was claiming like they wasn't cool anymore. But when she died, fake died, Angela was claiming that she lost her house because of the Viper Pit.
Right.
She said that we the reason she lost her house. And I was like, what could any of us have done to make you lose a house? What
She
could we
lost the
have?
house because she wasn't paying the rent. That's
She
all.
lost her house because she was found to be the people who, she got on the list to get the house because she was abused woman. Then she came to the internet to say that that she
Right.
was abused, but it wasn't really abused. Remember, she was in that shelter for abused women.
Right. She was lying like pretense.
Lying.
She was running away because her life was in danger.
Right. So when the
Yeah.
government people found out, then she
Mm-hmm.
lost that house because that was a Section 8 house. You don't just lose, you know what I mean? People can't,
Yep.
nothing you can do to lose your house. She lost that fucking house because her dumb ass came to the internet to tell you all what she had, even though she was claiming you broke, but you're telling everybody you got all this money. Then on top of that, when she told that story, I knew she was gonna be in trouble because she had a lot of people against her already. She took to her website and told people that she was in a abused woman's shelter. She used
Mm-hmm.
in order to get this one organization to help her get the housing. She got to the top of the list because of that.
Yep.
And then when people was like, girl, you wasn't abused, she was like, well, mental abuse is the same. You don't get to go to no
No
woman's
shelter.
shelter,
Nope.
not that type of shelter, when you claim mental abuse.
Nope.
You
You
have to be
don't.
in danger when they go and put you in those type of shelters. So she had lied to them people and told them people that she was running from the baby dad who was
Right.
had hurt her and was threatening to hurt her.
Right. Like her life was in danger.
Right, her life was in danger. That's how she was
Mm-hmm.
able to get that house that she got, because they will help you. But her dumb
Yep.
ass came to the internet telling all her business, talking about it, bragging about having this, that, and the third. And then she wasn't even in the house 6 months. She got in
Nope.
that house around this time that year. And by December, they had to move out.
They had to move. Remember, Kathy? We got the money. We
We
got the
got the house. Yep.
house.
her mother in on this. That girl is
Yep.
sick and her mother is sick, and we're hoping that her daughter don't be sick and her son don't be sick. You can
Yep.
see this is generational. Her mother was helping her and she was
Mm-hmm.
lying, and that's why they all ended up homeless. Her mother should have took charge. They would
Yep.
still have had a place to stay and would have
Mm-hmm.
been cool. But Soncerae wanted to do what she wanted to do. Brett scamming people and all kinds of shit. You get caught.
Yeah,
You
you
get
do.
you
They
get
come back
caught.
on you. Yeah.
Yes, you get caught,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit come back at you. But then they want to throw that shit and make it seem like we did or something. We ain't doing nothing.
Heck no. Nobody do nothing to her. Everything she did to herself. She the one got on YouTube doing lives talking about she got a damn Tesla. And
Right, right.
and I make all this money and I'm driving for Uber. So okay, so how you getting all this assistance from the state when you on here bragging about you got a damn Tesla?
Right.
Stupid
Let's,
ass.
let's see. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the chat real quick. Lola, how you doing, sis? Lyric, what's going on? Oh yeah, baby registry. Sorry, y'all, I wasn't looking at the chat, but I am now.
Right, that's what it
Nova,
is.
say
Baby
let's,
registry.
yeah, the babe. The
Mm-hmm.
question. Let me see what Nikita said here. Nikita, yes, I'm here, but does it mean one is not allowed to ask questions, even if I'm not using the harsh language to someone? Or the question, yeah, you can ask questions. That's not a problem. Let me see what the question was. Let me see, y'all. And the reason, okay, I understand what people people are like, because we get a lot of questions.
But was
Y'all,
Nikita ever a mod on her show, on her channel?
uh,
Somebody was a mod on her channel and she got mad at her and blocked her. I don't know if her name was Nikita or not. Maybe that's not her.
oh no, I don't even
Oh,
know.
that's not her. Okay.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be honest. I don't be paying attention to who's over there with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the question that she had, because I see Lyric is answering her. Julia, if you are new here, you don't know the situation. There is years of history you know nothing about. Yeah, there's a couple of years of her. They contacting family members, getting people fired, um, putting people's address up. So I could tell y'all, and I've said it,
Reaching out to people's children, minor children.
right. So let me tell the
Mm-hmm.
story. I can give you more about what took place with me in particular, right? So, like I gave the information earlier, Soncerae decided to dox me. That means she put my address, not only just my address though, she made it, there was a video that was created and put some of my pictures in it. I had no problem showing y'all the pictures, but we're on YouTube in the daylight, so I don't want to do that. But I'm not new to anything, okay? But she put some pictures in them. They sexual pictures, okay? I call them sexual pictures because I know men, when men see them, they think it's sexy and whatever, right? Put some pictures of me and told people where I live and said I was a whore, come and rape me. Right, so it was almost like they took some pictures, made a little clip talking about come and that I was a whore and this and that, and I was looking for men to come and rape me. Okay, they posted that here on YouTube. It got deleted. They posted it in another area. It got removed on because I saw it, and then it got posted in another area. So okay, cool, right? So let's listen to what took place. So somebody shows up at the address that they provided. Now, the address they provided was not my address. It happens to be a family member's address. Okay. And a guy walked up to my niece in the dark, asking for bomb cherry. Okay. Now, my niece freaked out. She said she didn't know who it was, but she knew it was odd because, first of all, I don't live there, and nobody calls me bomb cherry like that. And they wouldn't have went there to ask for bomb cherry, right? The people who in my state, they know where I live, most of them. You either know where I live or what area I live in. You know what I mean? Because I meet people, I talk to people, we have conversations. Nobody would have ended up in nowhere in that area, not even in that city, asking for bomb cherry. Okay, so that's the logistics of it. So I was like, I didn't tell anybody at first, but yeah, somebody got that address from that video. She was posting it also on her website. That address is still up, by the way. Okay, and somebody showed up. We don't know whether he showed up just to meet me, to rape me. We don't know that. We don't know that, to be factual. But what I do know is that nobody has ever come to look for bomb cherry until that shit happened. Am I saying that somebody said, hey guy, you go to this address and go rape her? We didn't say that. See, that's what they were trying to make it seem like I was saying. No, what I was saying is they put that information out there, and then one of these strange guys could come across it, and you don't know what they'll do. So I've never put out Soncerae's address. Y'all can't find no place where anybody in the Viper Pit or any of us put her address out anywhere. Okay, so they was claiming that, oh, well, our doxed her after they doxed me. We could show you where they doxed us, but they can't show you where we doxed them. And so that's a long story short on that. I can't go through all these and try to feed. If you want to retype your question, okay, I would gladly answer, but other than that, so I'm just saying this shit could be dangerous. And some of you ladies, I'm quite sure you're not out here putting your address out there, especially if somebody inviting men to come there and have sex with you. Okay.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. And so to me, that was serious enough for me to stop playing with this bitch, or to start playing with her. How about that? Okay. To let her know I'm keeping my foot on her throat. And I don't give a fuck. You know, other people say, well, I don't know the backstory. I get when you don't know the backstory. Usually if you don't know the backstory, you would do something. I remember when Nyla, she was trying to get everything straightened out. I even appreciated that. I figured, okay, but it didn't work out that way because in my honest opinion is Black Woman Spear. If they don't want to see Black Woman Spear for who she is. So I could tell you what took place on that. What I think they say it was June.
That was Juneteenth.
Okay, so let me tell you what I see that took place that nobody wants to admit. A lot of people don't want to admit. So on Juneteenth, the issue was Soncerae and the Viper Pit, right? But Soncerae was nowhere around because the person who brought up the issue was Black Woman Spear. Black Woman Spear brought the issue to Nyla and Taz area. Let's be honest. I'm always in the B1 area having fun with them. And they know this. Having fun, chatting. Truly, I would go over there and have fun with the men, right? Especially with Obsidian. Everybody know this. So I was over there a lot. The person who brought that shit over there on Juneteenth was who? Black Woman Spear. And then it took Miss Olivia to sit back and say, wait a minute, child. You know, Miss Olivia. Miss Olivia said, wait a minute, child, wait a minute. And she asked the question, how are you, Black Woman Spear, speaking for Soncerae? Soncerae not here. And if Soncerae has something to say, let Soncerae come up here. Right? Okay. That's when Black women still say, oh yeah, it took Miss Olivia to get me to think. Bitch, we've been telling you that for years. We had no issue with you. Not until you started doing the shit you was doing. But now check this shit out. Soncerae gets to come up there and tell her side of the story. I don't even know how she got to tell her side of the story first. But she got up there, they let her speak. And then she hopped off. And nobody asked her any questions. She hopped off,
Right.
she ran, right?
She hopped off when Chris was asking her,
That's right, right when
why
we
you
was
dox
talking,
my daughter? And then she
right.
ran off.
She
And
ran.
she
She was
went
gonna
off
run
on you
anyway.
too.
Yeah,
But Jerry, you the reason I don't have my son don't have his father.
that's
You
right.
made him not be with me. It's like, God, dog. I thought it
But
was
I need,
Jack.
right. So
Okay.
listen, even though all that shit went down, I need people to really pay attention to the person who really did that shit. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
even Soncerae. It was Black Woman Spear.
Mm-hmm.
People see a Black woman spirit know how to hop in and hop the fuck out. She hops in, she doesn't show her hand. She'll hop in and say some shit and hop the fuck off, so she don't have to answer no questions. And then so on somebody else's channel, we ended up talking about Soncerae, who wasn't even fucking around. Then when she hops up, she gets to say what she wants to say. When we start talking, then it's almost like, well, you know, I never had a problem with Soncerae, and I really don't know y'all backstory, but it looks like, because see, they was cool with Black Woman Spear. Black Woman Spear is the person who's spearheading this shit between everybody in this area. Everybody. She's spearheading when they're going against the women who swirl. She's spearheading that. When you're talking about coming at the Viper Pit, when she want other people who she know. Let me tell you something with Angela, aka Black Woman Spear, know. She know that there is not a motherfucker in this area who gonna come after the Viper Pit and win. She have seen us destroy many. And when I say destroy, I'm not talking about beat them, hurt them. I'm talking about by the time we're done, whoever we have an argument with or beef with, most of the people end up being cool with us when they sit down and we start having conversations. She's seen the Soto Nation end up coming over here, being a part of us, and we are part of them. She's seen and she's tried to have Soto Nation and Viper Pit go after each other. What she didn't know though is that a lot of the Viper Pit are also Soto Nation. We got men in here who supports Tommy. We got women in here who also support Tommy. I met you over there in Tommy. Am I right?
Yep, that's how I heard about you. I was listening.
Exactly.
I was new to YouTube and I was listening to Tommy, and you were on there. You came on there and then you gave out your information and you were so funny. And I came over and joined your um, channel. Mm-hmm.
If we would have been real hot-headed and stupid, Black Woman Spirit was trying to get a Viper Pit versus Soto Nation. She just was too stupid to realize that. So a Viper Pit is a lot of people from a lot of areas, and a lot of people have no problem with Tommy. We do have some people who do have problem with Tommy. We have some people who don't. Over here, it's not about who you come with, who you believe in, who you watch. You watch who the hell you want to watch. So she tried to get that started, and she realized that Tommy and I never had negative words towards each other at all. But she was hoping it would have went another way. Then here come B1. So she snuck into B1, and from the very beginning, it was a few of us hit up someone and said, look, watch her. Because I already knew what was going to happen. I knew if they didn't watch her, we were going to be going after each other.
Mm-hmm.
If they sit back and just think about when I asked them what did I do, they gonna realize I didn't do anything. I was over there rocking with them, but if they go far enough and pay attention, they'll see that Black Woman Spear hyping them up, saying whatever she's saying, to where now They feel like they gotta have black women. Even she said it. She said, bitch, it don't matter, but I rock with you, and I don't care what nobody say about me. You supposed to rock with me, and I don't give a. Remember, I could play that video. That's what she told them. She was telling them that it didn't matter whether she was right or wrong. They were supposed to rock with her.
Yeah, I
That's
remember.
what
Yeah.
she. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she told him. She was like, I wouldn't have cared if somebody came to me and said something and you really did it. I still would have had your back, bitch. And I'm thinking, this bitch is childish as fuck. You mean to tell
Yep.
me adults can't make their own decisions? You mean adults can't decide to stay out of it? She jumped on them because they allowed us to speak on their panel, and that they decided they wasn't going to get involved until where they felt pressured. I think that's how they got involved, because I never said nothing negative about Nyla nor Taz. Y'all know
Mm-hmm.
that. Yes, did we have other people who didn't like Nyla and Taz? Yes, but I used to say I'm staying out. I got nothing negative to say about it. I didn't allow anybody to push me negatively against them,
Right.
and I was hoping that they too wouldn't allow anybody negative, but in the end, Black woman spirits in and I bet you this, if y'all listening, Nyla or Taz, I bet you this, y'all probably think she your friend. You know why? Because she probably call you night, noon, daytime while you're working. You probably thinking she a real friend because she contacts you often. But guess what?
Mm-hmm.
That's her MO. All
Right.
these people who she stabbed in the back said the same thing, that she was talking to them so much that they had to know that she really rocked with them, that she was a real true friend, and that she wouldn't put you in no harm's way. She wants you to rock with her because she's too weak to rock by herself.
Herself.
She's doing dirty shit out here, and then she wants you to have her back when people come at her.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Right.
she wants you to know that no matter what she has done, you shouldn't care what she's done. You should have her back. And that's why a lot of these drama, or a lot of these beefs that's going on between the women, the men, the men, the
Mm-hmm.
men, the women, you'll find that
She right there.
she's right there.
Uh-huh.
She's
Now that
right.
narrative has been said a lot. I don't fuck with her, but
Yeah.
they say that she gains your trust, and you think she's so cool, and then you
Mm-hmm.
start telling her your business,
You start telling you your business, she uses it against you. Then some people are
and
scared
then
to
she
admit.
go back and tell it.
Yep. Some people
Mm-hmm.
are afraid to go against her because some of the shit that they share with her. See, that's one of her methods. That's one of the things she does. She knows that you're going to say some shit and you're going to be scared to talk bad about her. The thing is, instead of her just changing her fucking ways, stop doing trifling, nasty, dirty shit, she'll rather just have somebody support her as she continue to do her dirty, vile bullshit. This shit with Soncerae, everybody need to hold that bitch accountable because she was with Soncerae doing this. She was right there. She knew that bitch was alive while she went on somebody else's channel to announce that. See, and Soncerae was happy that shit was going on because, see, the more people, they figured, the more people believed that we bullied her. I don't even know what they thought they were gonna get out of that.
I don't either.
Because listen, the Viper Pit, it's a lot of us, right? It's a lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be shocked at who consider themselves a Viper Pit. You'd be shocked. And it's a lot of us. And none of us afraid of no bullshit here on YouTube. This is just YouTube.
It's YouTube.
Somebody crack a joke against me. If that shit funny, I'm laughing. I'm telling you, I see people have said some funny shit about me. I'd be over here, oh my God, that shit funny. And then I come back out. And the problem is, though, they get mad when I crack a joke about them, but they think that it's cool to crack jokes about me. Hey, Warren, what you been doing? How the weather doing? He said, nah, wait, let me see. Because let me see what he said. Damn, this is in the way. I made it bigger. Nala says she destroyed the pit. Who said they destroyed the pit? When? The pit ain't never get destroyed. What the fuck? Oh, when they was so I remember, I think I know what they thought, and it wasn't even neither. Or maybe she thought she destroyed the pit because, remember, I was like, fuck this Viper pit shit. I didn't say that it was over. I was talking about, remember, there were people saying, Bomb, sit down, calm down, just let shit roll. You know, let's sit back and just chill for a moment. And some of this shit just gonna die down. But every day I kept hearing shit, and I just wanted to come up here and crack some fucking jokes and do my thing. But everybody was like, no, Bomb. So that's when I said fuck the Viper pit. I didn't say just fuck the Viper pit. I was explaining what was going on, and somebody said something, and I said fuck the Viper pit. I'm gonna do what I do. And then they look, they was all happy. I woke up the next morning. I did that late at night. I said that late at night. I woke up the next day and I saw people saying the Viper pit is over. I was like, what happened? Then I remembered. I said, fuck the Viper pit. People took that shit serious. I was like, wait a minute. When they thought, look, I guess I came back too soon for the videos to be posted.
Oh,
But nah, nobody destroyed the Viper pit, baby. We ain't never go nowhere. we ain't never go nowhere. Shit.
Yeah.
Now, what did happen though, there was a separation. There's a few people who separate. There was a lot of light shining brightly on certain situations, and it is what it is. But you know, all it taught me is that we all don't really know each other for real, and sometimes you have disagreements. Some people can't just forget it. Some people just rock with it. You know, we got somebody mad. He can't let shit go. That's on him. They ain't got nothing to do with me. She said a week ago. Oh, well, I don't know, but I know we have. I know Taz, Nyla, and myself. We have, as far as I'm concerned, we have come to an agreement that where we is not going after each other anymore. And that's what I came. That's what I got from that conversation is that, hey, you know, people said, hey, we done some things that we shouldn't have done on all sides. Okay, let's just say all sides, because it don't have to be pointing of no fingers.
Right,
And
things happen.
Yeah, things happen. And that's the one thing I'm good with. I'm good with saying, okay, look, people fucked up, right? Shit may have gone even overboard, but we still here. We can
Right.
forget that shit. We ain't got to point fingers. You ain't got to tell me exactly I ain't got to tell you exactly what you done. You ain't got to tell me exactly what I've done. We could just say, you know what? That was then. This is now. It's
Right.
over. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And most of the time, what it's about is somebody saying, well, yeah, look, I was wrong. You ain't got to tell me everything you was wrong about, but you say I was wrong. I'm sorry. And I say, well, me too. Whatever, you know, I was wrong. It's over. I'm not hard-headed where I gotta feel like, well, I don't owe you an apology. You owe me one, but I owe you one. Fuck that. You give me an apology. You think I did you something, whether I think I did it or not, or whether maybe I didn't think it affected you that way, but that's perception, right? If you feel that I did something, then I'm okay with saying, look, well, I didn't mean that. I apologize. And then that's grown folks, right? Isn't that grown folks?
That's what grown folks
That's
do.
grown folks.
Yeah.
This Soncerae
I
shit,
can't be holding on the grudges and mad and all. Girl, please. That give you
right?
wrinkles.
We
That give
supposed
you
to.
wrinkles.
I know that's right. Look, I'm on the internet to have fun. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm here to have fun. I'm not. How terrible that would be for me to sign on with. You know what? Nobody make you sign on. This is not my job. It's not like I have to sign on. You know, like you gotta go to work with people you might not like. You don't have to sign on. And even if you sign on, you won't have to come in certain people areas. That's not something you have to do. So therefore, I don't want to come somewhere where I purposely want to sign on to just to be distressed, be stressed out or fighting all the time. Fuck that.
I can't do all that. That's too much.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna say
Yeah,
what I
it's
gotta say, but it's just certain people I don't fuck with, and
yeah.
I don't support them. I don't go to their channel. I don't support them. I ain't sub to them. I would never fuck with Angela because I've seen the shit that she's done. I see the shit that she continues to do, And what she did to Danini was just deplorable. That I was like, what kind of person does that?
Oh
That
man.
shit was just beyond. And I was just coming to YouTube then, and I was like, oh no, that's
And you know
somebody I
what's
know I don't
worse?
want to talk with. Huh?
And what's worse is that instead of her admitting, because there have been some things that have been done by others, but once people say, look, yeah, you know, y'all, I was out, it just wasn't right.
Just own your shit.
Own your
Apologize
shit.
and keep it moving.
Yeah, and
Right.
ain't nothing we could do about it. We could just
Nope.
say, you know what, we're gonna move forward from here. Sometimes some of it, I'm not gonna mention no name, but we joke about shit that happened. You know, I'd be like, girl, I knew you could do it. Look, because I know what your sign is. I already know how far when people get angry, how far we could go. Some of us, you know, let's be honest, all of us can be evil. Every single one of us could do some shit.
Yeah.
A lot of us just don't. I feel bad if I do some shit. Yeah, certain things I just can't do. Like it would fuck with me. You know what I mean? It would really fuck with me. But yeah, and we let that shit go. But see, the difference with Angela is she denied. While she has a brick in her hand, she's bashing you in the head. You look behind you to see who hit you in the head. This bitch acting like she couldn't have even been there. She'll lie to other people. She'll tell me, well, no, that wasn't me, Bomb. Okay, cool. I look back, I see her back there, but she'll say she didn't do it because
She'll
I
be
didn't
like,
see it.
oh, somebody hit you in the head, and it be
Yeah,
off.
right. And because I didn't see her do it, you know how we as Black people stupid, we thinking, well, yeah, if I didn't see her do it, because people would say, well, Bomb, if you ain't see her do it, maybe she didn't do it. I'd be like, okay,
Fuck that.
let me be fair. I didn't see her do it. Then, but this is what she does. When she go to tell a story with somebody else, she'll even make it seem like she wasn't even behind me to have the fucking discussion. Because let's say I go and say, well, y'all, you know, I got hit in the head. When I turned around, she was behind me. And she did tell me somebody else ran up and hit me. She wouldn't give me a description. So, so I'll be like, well, I figure like, look, just give me the description of the person. If you ain't do it, you say you ain't do it, I believe you. Tell me who did it. And she'll be like, you know, like you said, she'll say that she didn't do it. When I tell a story to somebody else exactly like that, she'll say she lied. And I'll be like, what I'm lying about? She lied. I wasn't even behind her. That didn't happen. None of that happened. I'd be like, bitch, you don't remember when you were standing behind me, you told me someone else hit me? Nah, she lied, y'all. She'll make it seem like none of it
I
happened.
can't fuck with people. I can't be around people like that.
That's who that bitch is, yo. I'm telling you, I know it sounds extreme. She's over there talking about, she kept saying this about Soncerae. She was like, they lying. Nah, none of that happened. But I'm like, girl, you mean to tell, and I break it down. I mean, wait, you mean to tell me you don't remember when she said this or did this? You was right there. Nah, y'all, these bitches lie. Okay. And that's why now the bitch gets recorded. She's over there. Now she mad because she's saying people recording her ass. You see what I'm saying? She getting recorded. And she mad because she's denying, and then somebody
She
pulling
did
out a
that to
fucking tape.
Rice. She was doing that to
Yeah.
Rice until Rice came up. And then she ran away.
Yep. She ran away because Rice
was in
got
that
recordings.
ass.
She know that Rice has recordings. But before Rice decided to stand up for herself, she was blaming everything on Rice. She was like, well, yeah, that did happen, but it wasn't Soncerae, it wasn't me, it was Rice. And a lot of people don't know who Rice is because Rice has been chilling. Rice got a beautiful son now. We didn't even know
so
she was
cute.
Oh, he is too precious. You know what? We didn't even know she was pregnant at the time. She was just quiet, which I understand because you know, she would have been in the middle of a lot of stress being pregnant. She went over to take care of herself for that baby's sake. You see what I'm saying?
But she was watching.
Yeah, she was watching. She was listening, but she made sure to keep herself stay calm so she could bring that beautiful baby into this world. And she let that shit. But soon as she dropped that low baby, that cute baby came out, she jumped on a panel and said, bitch, I've been watching you for months. Lie on me.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're a mother for real. When you're gonna take care of your baby, you're gonna make sure that baby is straight. You ain't getting involved in no shit. But she was like, yeah, bitch, I saw you. She was like, Bomb, that bitch been lying since day one. I saw her up here, and yeah. And now what, bitch? And her ass just ran.
She ran.
She ran.
Mm-hmm.
Now she over there trying to make it seem like somebody is jealous of her and want to be like her. Why would anybody want to be like you, girl? You was a bum bitch. You a whole
Mm-hmm.
bum bitch. If people
Okay.
decide, if people did decide to dox that hoe, y'all realize that she would be the type of bitch none of us would want to be around.
Right.
Think about it in your mind. We on the internet. We ain't got to know people. Yeah, it's cool, right? Think about a bitch who, even if you found out certain things about them, you wouldn't want to be around. You wouldn't let them educate you not on a fucking thing. That's who she is.
Yeah.
She can't tell you about business. This bitch, you don't remember she was a cook, a dental assistant. This bitch done been many. So I own my own company, Bomb. Y'all don't know it, but yeah. And I remember, look, I used to try to support her, even though she was Soncerae's friend. I used to say, girl, why you just don't make no? You say you cook. See, they was trying to. They was coming for me as if they trying to make it seem like I'm competing against them. I've never been that type of person. So when you come telling me you a cook, Bob, you don't know I'm a cook. I'm like, well, girl, shit. Why are you not making videos? I said, I'll come over there and look at the videos.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out what I didn't realize what she was saying. She was competing. That's why they don't like me. They don't like me because they come for me, and I'm like, I'm not competing against you. Shit, if you could teach me some more meals, bitch, I'm gonna follow you.
Right.
I don't love to cook. I can cook. I learned to cook from my parents, my grandparents, and shit like that. But bitch, I don't like being in the kitchen. I ain't never tell nobody that shit. You ain't gonna never hear me say I'm a cook and I want to be a cook and I own a restaurant. I never own a fucking restaurant. When
Yeah,
my
that's a
kids
lot of
move
work.
out, bitch, I ain't cooking no more. Me and my husband gonna be eating out every night.
Yeah, that's a lot of work owning the restaurant. But the thing is, there's enough space on YouTube and social media. You ain't gotta be competing. Just stay in your lane and do what you do. I mean,
Exactly.
I don't get this whole competing and you jealous and of what?
Right.
You know, it's freaking YouTube. Shit.
It's YouTube, yo.
It ain't that
YouTube.
deep. Right.
YouTube.
I don't get it.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
y'all can't see her. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sharing my screen. Let me stop it.
Hmm.
No, I was sharing my screen. They was wondering who you were up here talking to me.
Oh, okay.
Your name's still not showing though when you talk, I don't think. But anyway, okay,
They,
cool.
they don't need to know it. The ones that know it know it. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, this Soncerae thing. So who I think is worse than Soncerae, that would be the bitch who's over there trying to save her platform by trying to wash her hands. And then she's right now trying to throw people under the bus, just like Soncerae. Soncerae trying to throw the LGBT community under the bus or use them to get farther. This bitch is doing the same thing she's doing, except she's trying to throw other people under the bus claiming they want to be like her. Nobody want to be like you. Okay, you ain't shit. Only in the Black community will we allow fucking straight up criminals who continues to do criminal activity to teach us anything. While they discredit the ones who will say, I have a degree in this, I have a degree in that, and I work doing this. We got people in the Black community who would discredit those people and tell them your degrees don't matter, your life experience don't matter, your shit ain't shit, and here is why. And then they go, you know what I mean?
Right.
We are ass backwards, and this internet shit proves that. I came on here, Cynthia, I'm not even lying. I came on here showing videos of how to cook and clean and fish and anything anybody said, Bomb, can you show me how to do this? I put videos of, just one person asked me, I did, and I do a video about it, right? Just showing what I do know. That means I'm not trying to compete. I don't advertise my channel. I definitely never advertise no cooking side of this channel. I never say, hey, because if I did, you know, if I advertise it as a cooking channel, I go to certain places and do like people are doing, I would have more subscribers and they would definitely be looking at the cooking side.
Right, you doing it for fun.
Right, I do it for fun. I'm not putting no
Mm-hmm.
lot of money in this, all that lightning and all that shit. I ain't doing all that shit. I'm not
Right.
getting no special kitchen. You know, got a lot of people, they rent out a space with a special looking kitchen because they know the
Mm.
audience. Like I got an older kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers
Right.
talk about my motherfucking house as if, I don't know, like it's falling apart or some shit. I don't even know. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
wealthy. Like I tell people, I'm not
Right.
wealthy, y'all. Y'all looking for me to be wealthy, just for me to do some cooking videos. I'm sorry to let you know I'm a broke bitch. I'm just your
Right.
average, regular, suburban, I guess, housewife, but not regular because I'm kind of on the freaky side. You know, I do my freaky shit with my husband, and then I have my
Mm-hmm.
children, and
Right.
I'm not out here claiming to be nobody. Like I'm not bragging to be that or this or the third. I'm just saying here I am. Here's some
It's
of the
just
shit.
you.
Right. And this is some of
Mm-hmm.
the shit I did, y'all, that I regret. And maybe y'all don't have to go through that because I did it. You know
Right.
what I mean? And here's some of the things I think are a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I am.
And even if you have a criminal background, you know, we've all done some things. You know,
Right.
a lot of us has done some things, we just didn't get caught. And
Right.
some did. But it's about what you're doing now. But when you continue to do fuck shit, that's a problem. And
Exactly.
and that's the problem with that chick.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. She's
And, and
still doing dumb shit.
and even
You
let's say
know.
she did the shit back then and she's not doing it now, but the people who don't have a criminal background, she's downplaying them. I
Mm-hmm.
remember when she told people
Oh,
because
so
I
she
don't,
downplays people. Okay.
yeah, it's almost like because I didn't have a criminal background, I must not be black. That's the
Oh,
stupidest shit I ever fucking heard.
well, that's a stereotype.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dumb as fuck. So she absolutely stereotyping black people in
Mm-hmm.
the negative.
Right.
I'm not black enough because I didn't have a criminal record, or she probably don't even live in a black community, or like I remember them
Oh,
going after
shit.
me because I didn't have a criminal background. I'm like, that's dumb. I'm not going after you
Really?
for having one. Why are you coming for me for not having one?
Right.
That's dumb.
Oh, wow.
Girl, they dumb. It don't matter. I don't think they whatever is when they want to attack you, they just come up with
Mm-hmm.
anything to say to attack you at the time. It don't even have to make sense. You know,
Yeah, because that
I'm
don't
not
make no
against.
sense.
Yeah, people listen. I know in our community some things we have to do, had to do, or whatever. Right?
Right.
Some people think they have to do it. They didn't know any better. All kinds of shit. We already know what's going on in our community. You
Mm-hmm.
come on YouTube just to be cool. Even when I was going back and forth with Soncerae, I was educating her, wasn't I? I showed her, I was
Yeah.
telling her how to take care of her vagina. She didn't want to tell people it was smelling bad. I gave her many
She sure
ideas.
did.
I even told her when she was pregnant, she need to get rid of that stress because she could harm that baby. I did a
Mm-hmm.
whole video telling her about that. That was kind of me warning her to say, hey, you need to take care of yourself. I was telling her to go to the doctor and get that prenatal care. That's important.
And she didn't do it.
And she
And
didn't
she
do it.
did. She was the one that was talking about her vagina and how it smelled. But then she want to put it on Priest like he was the one that told it. No, you told that.
Right.
You told everybody about that. That's
Which,
like, why would you tell that? Some shit.
hey Jen.
Like, uh-uh.
Yeah. So my me bad. What? So, yeah. Oh yeah, she said studio. Lola, they got people who have who get studio space just to do their videos. But I guess I get it, like especially because if I do videos for real, I would have to get studio space. My fucking kitchen too small for me to move around the way they do in them goddamn videos. You know what I mean? Then I would
Mm-hmm.
have that stainless steel refrigerator and all that granite top countertop shit.
They
Unless I
trying to really make money. They trying to really, yeah.
right.
When you doing all of that, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't doing none of that shit. I ain't listen. I'm gonna keep
Uh-uh.
my kitchen. I keep it clean. Make sure you know that it's straight when I go in there and shit, cause that's what I do. But you think somebody made fun of my countertop? And yes, you don't think I would like granite countertops? If anybody want to buy me a granite Comment type. Y'all let me know, bitches.
Cash App. Okay, Cash App.
App at
Bomb cherry juice.
$ bomb cherry juice,
Cherry
baby.
juice.
Bomb cherry juice.
Ooh.
Yeah, y'all want to buy me? Shit, I'm gonna take it if y'all giving it, baby. I'm gonna take it, but I'm not going. You know, I could see if I was thinking about really doing a cooking channel, which I'm not. I don't like to cook. That's not my passion. Shit, I get on here and twerk something though. I like to twerk.
Oh,
Y'all know, man. You know, man, what's going on, Jackie? How you doing, sis? I like to twerk some shit. Y'all be over there. That old lady over there twerking again. You goddamn right. Whites deserve.
Oh shit, that's funny. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're not against white people over here. Whoever, I'm not sure. We not listen in this sector, in this section over here. We are not against white people. Okay, I do talk about blackness and things like that, but that's because I'm black. But that doesn't mean that I'm against any other race of people. Okay, I just wanted to make that clear. And everybody's welcome. Yeah, everybody's welcome over here. Okay. Veronica said, I think you and STL are both brilliant. It was heartbreaking that you'll depart ways. Maybe you can make up with each other. All things are possible. I agree, Veronica. I don't have nothing against STL.
Wow.
That's on him. I spoke to him a few times. He didn't say nothing. I figured, okay, he's still in his feeling. I don't have no problem against STL. You know, if I can make up with shit, anybody, I can make. It wasn't nothing that was serious. Families do that. Families argue.
Yeah.
And then you sit back and realize, okay, I see it. Because nothing happened bad. Nothing extremely happened at all. We just had a little disagreement. I can't be, you know, I'm kind of straightforward and straight to it. I did say some things that I felt and it was straight to it. And I think he was upset. And so, and I can understand people be like, Bob, you know, you was telling the truth, but you said it in a harsh way. And that's why I can say I apologize. Right? But
yeah, we all have our personalities, and
yeah, because people tell me that all the time. Y'all been telling me that for a while. Because people say, Mom, we were scared to say it to you because you kind of hostile. I said, I'm not hostile. They be like, they say, Mom, I said, I promise you, I wasn't angry, upset, or nothing. But Bob, we could tell. I'm like, how can you tell? And they said, well, we could tell in your tone. I said, I'm like, in my tone? They were like, yeah. So I guess I'm not sure, still don't know what they mean, because if you even listen to me in this stream, right, you can hear when I start talking like, oh my God, you know, I guess I raised my tone up, but I'm not, it's not an angry tone. It's just, that's how I, how should I say it?
You talk.
Yeah, I talk that way. Like when I'm trying to give a point, and so when I'm stressing it out, when I want you to understand what I'm saying, my octave go up, but I'm not yelling, right? So I'm assuming that's what's happening when people say they going by my tone. I'm assuming they mean
you're just stern.
Yeah, you know, like it's me going up an octave with my voice or lower. So to be honest, when I get serious and angry, it doesn't go up like people. When I get angry, you will hear me say, yeah, these motherfuckers, you can hear, I know y'all heard it doing this stream, but I was like, these motherfucking bitches. You know, it goes lower, not higher. You know what I mean? Like I get, when you could hear me, you could tell I went to my gut to say it. It was like, these bitches they low down dirty and fuck them all. When you hear me say that, that's me being serious. I'm going down and I'm like, yeah. But if I do like get higher, that's me just stressing something out. But I get it though. I'm starting to understand when people say, Bomb, it's not what you, because I'm like, I didn't say it. What did I say to make it see? They're like, no, Bomb, it's in your tone. I'm like, they like, Bomb, you just that woman who, when you say certain things, people feel like they just need to hush and listen. And I'm like, y'all don't have to do that with me though. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
but I get it. I get it. I'm starting to figure it out. So that's why I like when people point it out. You point it out to me, and then
Yeah.
I can explain it, and then I could calm it down if I have to. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
they
have
were
to
like,
come
"Bye."
back. This is my husband. I'll be back.
Okay,
Okay. All right.
okay. So that's what it is, y'all. I swear I'm not here to harm no one. I promise. I'm not jealous. You young women are doing y'all damn things, whatever y'all doing. That's what I call doing the damn thing. But if you decide to just be a stay-home mother, if you decide to be in a corporate world, if you decide to be blue collar, if you decide to twerk it, I'm like, shit, that hasn't always been that way. And women, whatever you decide to do, and you really want to do it, you enjoy doing it, do your thing. And men, y'all already know how I feel about y'all, okay? I already feel I have no problem with no one, I promise you. Okay, I don't even have a problem with Soncerae because she's not bright enough to give me a problem. I have my foot on that bitch's throat, though. Okay, don't come around saying if you ain't got a problem with her, why you talk about her? I don't have a problem with her, and I'm gonna keep my foot on that bitch's throat. Okay, just know that. And when you want to know why, because I'm gonna tell you what your mama used to tell you. Because I said so. That's what I'm gonna tell you, because I said so. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, I saw Warren. You got called out. Who got flagged? What happened? STL got flagged. Who flagged STL? What happened? Anyway, Warren, I heard you got called out to a fight, baby. What y'all gonna do, a boxing match? What's going on? I was shocked. I was like, wait a minute. And STL, that video was cool and funny and all kinds of shit all mixed up together. I saw this car drive up. I saw the car door close in slow motion. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, can I be honest with everybody, right? So I see STL on the camera in that video and everything. Okay. I don't think y'all seen Warren. I could tell y'all haven't seen Warren. So STL looked like he got out the car and he looked like he might be at a box, I guess, you know, because I was like, if it was anybody else, maybe I would have been like, yeah, it looked like he can. But listen, I've seen Warren. So I want you to know this, STL. Warren is standing at least 4 inches taller than you, and he's not a skinny dude. I think, Warren, I think people think you skinny. I think people, and when I say skinny, you're not fat or anything like that. I think when they see you in the picture, I think people think that you are skinny, linky. You know how some men linky? Yeah, they think you're linky. But what you'll find with Warren is that he's like one of my sons. He got the muscles and shit in the right places. He is a tall dude. So in my mind, I looked at STL and Warren, and so STL looked like he a little stocky, right? And I could tell when he swing his arms, they're gonna be a little slow. I'm sorry to tell you this. It looked like it's gonna be a little slow, and Warren gonna be standing a little taller than you, just as broad in the shoulders as your shoulders. He's just not as, thick. I guess that's the word you call it, thick. He's not as thick as you, but he is broad as you. In other words, he got them shoulders. He got the muscles in the shoulders, arms and shit. Okay? But maybe, I guess, Warren was going to have to do, you're going to have to go, and y'all going to face off. And then that's when everybody be able to. Somebody say you 5'9". Well, I'm going to just say this, okay? Warren and my husband standing the same height, pretty much. Okay, and my husband is tall. And also, let me say, but I heard that fantastic though. I heard that he's 6'5". And if he's 6'5", he's just a little taller than my husband. Okay, but I don't know why he challenged you to a boxing match. That's crazy. Then he got out of that car Y'all, this gonna be funny. And I am just joking right now, okay? But let me be honest. He reminded me of Beasley, that Beasley video, except that at least he showed himself and he showed himself getting out of that car. But I was like, damn, he just pulled the Beasley, yo. Like he just pulled the Beasley. What the fuck is going on, y'all? I'm not taking no sides. We lead that fight. What's going on? Y'all, I'm just joking right now. Warren is tall, y'all. He's over 6 feet tall for real. He is he's not linky, but he's not skinny. He's I'm just gonna say he's not skinny. I used to think when I first met him, I was expecting him to be a skinny dude, if that makes sense. Like, but he's not. He's not fat. He has wide shoulders. He got that cut, ladies. You know that cut in the. Well, I don't want Danini killing me, so I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. But let me just tell you this, ladies. Y'all know the men with the cut in their belly. You know what I mean. We have not seen him without his shirt on. Y'all haven't anyway. But I'm just gonna say, Warren has that body. When you see the men who not fat at all, no fat, they're not skinny because it's muscle, and they got that cut in the belly area right there. You know what I'm talking about? Don't tell Danini, Warren. Okay, I'm gonna delete this portion out the video. I'm gonna delete this portion out the video. Don't tell Danini, y'all, okay? Cause she gonna be like, Bomb, why you telling these women what I got over here? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And STL looked like he a tall dude too. I'm not gonna lie, but when he got out that car, STL remind me of one of my sons. And I'm gonna be honest, I call my son a little chunky. Sometimes I said, dude, you're not fat, right? I said, but you're chunky. You can lose some weight. I said you can lose some weight, and it's mostly in his face. I'm like, you can tell when they chunky and built like that. Tell him, look, lose some weight, because it's gonna leave from his face first. I'm like, if you gain 2 more pounds, you're gonna be a fat boy. I told my son. I'm not talking about STL. Hey, full circle, where you been, my brother? Man, all these goddamn conversations we done had that you would have been partaking in, I hadn't seen you around. I figured you probably was, taking care, business and all that good old shit. Veronica. Hey, man. Man, when I see, listen, I'm gonna hush you right now. But anyway, please don't tell Danini on me. Uh-oh, she might be calling me. I hear my phone. She about to call me and cuss me out, y'all. Hey, Danini, I'm sorry. Yes, sis. No. Listen to me. I wasn't talking about Warren. I was talking about full circle. That full circle. That was full circle I was talking about. Uh-huh. I know they all gonna want him, girl. But listen. They know he belongs to you. You know he belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, bye-bye. Yeah. Warren, you cold-blooded with that? He said his stomach got out the car before he did. You wrong for that. Okay, I'm gonna stop, y'all. That shit was funny. He did do a I don't know why I thought of Beasley. But the difference is though, let me be honest. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Warren and STL, they say they're about the same what and what. These are some men who are accomplished. Like, ladies, you might not know this, but Warren, well, we know about Warren, right? Warren is a whole family over there of accomplished motherfuckers, him and his wife, right? STL, though, also is an accomplished dude, He be making moves, business moves. He deals with properties and shit. Like, if you want to educate yourself, learn about properties, flipping them or purchasing them, STL is the person you go to. So he knows how to educate you on making money and shit like that too. So both of these men are businessmen. Warren does not peel he does not put the goddamn red part on the bologna. He does not do that. Okay. I refuse to address you while you can. I don't see any hope in you. I'm not throwing my pearl to the swine. What you, every man messing with people again? Hey, Cajun Rays, how you doing? How you doing? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. Because I am going to the VA hospital. So it's been about a month now. I started catching cramps in my legs, right? I think I told you all. I was like, damn, like I'm waking up in the morning or going to sleep at night and I catch cramps in my legs, right? But then this one leg, where one of my feet started being swollen only in the morning times. Hey, God bless. In the morning time. So I was like, okay. I asked my husband, does it look swollen? He would say he don't know. One of my feet looked normal. And one of my motherfucking feet right now, because it's been swollen for a few days now, almost a week, looks like, y'all ever seen them people with when they say them women put their feet in them small ass shoes? My feet look fat like that. They don't look like it. Don't. When I look down at my feet, one of them look normal, the other one look like it's abnormal for real. Now, at first it was just happening in the morning, but now I noticed in the last week that it's been constantly swollen. So I looked online to see what could it be, and it was like it could be circulation, maybe sitting too much, standing up too much. I was like, well, I do both too much, right? Like I've been standing here for the whole time I've been on this live, 2 hours, nonstop, standing. That's what I do. I could be here for 8 hours. I swear before Jesus Christ, I'll be standing right here. Or if I'm upstairs, I'm sitting. And if I'm there for 8 hours, I'll be sitting there for 8 hours. But anyway, but last night I was talking to someone and they would say, but they was like, Bomb, I wouldn't be worried if it was both your feet swollen at the same time. But she says it's more dangerous if it's one foot. And yeah, so I'm not having, because think about it, if I was having circulation problems from sitting or standing, it would be both, right? But it's not both, it's just one. So I looked online and it was like, no, it's not fluid. I checked, because you could tell when it's fluid, you push on it. I've been taking and see positive mind. That's why I'm glad I'm on here. Some of y'all are medical field people, right? So I've been taking potassium. I've been taking it because I heard that if I take potassium, it help with the leg cramps. So I take potassium. So I wasn't sure if it was my legs wasn't swollen prior to me taking the potassium though, but I was having the cramps, right? So then I noticed after she told me that one foot being swollen is bad, I looked it up and they said something about blood clots. Blood clots run in my family. Like my mom, I think I told y'all how my mom changed colors after she died. She died, she was declared dead. And then I don't know, her heart started beating again. She had a blood clot that went into her lungs. This was many years ago. And so I've always been told that blood clots run in our family. They ended up having to put surgeries in my mom's stents or something in her legs to catch the blood clots. So that's what I became concerned with. I was like, oh shit. So, and I keep getting cramps in this one leg. It's not even in both legs. This one leg, the one that's swollen, it gets the cramps and also it's swollen. Yeah, they said it's scary. So I'm just gonna go to the VA hospital and let them check and see what's going on with it. It looked like, what's the name of that goddamn marshmallow man? Y'all know in Ghostbusters? Remember that marshmallow man? He got big and he was going on one of my fucking feet. One of my legs looked like the marshmallow man. It just don't even look like, it looks weird. It's my foot, ankle, and now my leg. And it was so swollen that when I press on it, it's hurt, it's hot too. It feels hot. Anybody know what that could be? I had the same symptoms. Did your mom or grandma have? I don't know. My mom, I don't know if she had varicose veins. I know years ago, I thought I saw some varicose veins and I've been watching them, but they went away. That was many, 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 many years ago. Now I don't even see varicose veins, but I'll tell you, this leg is hot. I don't know what that could be. You welcome, Nikita. I hope you had a great time. You're welcome back. This is the Viper Pit, baby. Whatever, you know, though, when we get trolls over, we get trolls and we have fun with the trolls. And we don't block people. Y'all know what it is. I'm gonna have to go in the block list though, because somebody told me, I think somebody said somebody got blocked recently. What that is, let me look it up. PHL, I'm gonna look it up real quick, okay? Because I don't be knowing what, let me see. See, that's what, when you can admit you don't know everything, people give good advice, you see? That's why it's bad for you to admit and think that you know everything. Okay, let me see. Somebody said veins and legs. Okay, let me see what they said. Vein disease that is characterized by inflammation in the vein. And it says, I can't even pronounce the word, okay? So you're gonna have to forgive me on that. I'm not even gonna try. Because the PH can have a different sound. But okay, let's see. It commonly occurs in superficial veins, in conjunction with, oh, another word I'm not even gonna try. You know, if you read some shit and you can't even pronounce like 5, 6 of these words, you just need to stop reading. But I'm gonna continue to try to figure out what this shit's saying, okay? I know it says that cause a clot to break up and be wow, that's what happened to my mom. But they said, wait, it's very low. Wait, let me read it again. The probability, that a superficial whatever would cause a clot and break up and transport in pieces to your lung is very low. I got localized redness and swelling. Yes, I do. But I don't know what a vein is. What the veins usually are in the back. The veins, right in that area, right in between, right? Is that where the veins are? Let me look. Let me turn on the light. I'm sitting in the dark. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the doctor, y'all, because I was scared I wasn't gonna wake up. I started feeling like, look, if I don't wake up tomorrow, I told my kids, I texted them all. I said, hey, I love you. I didn't say if I don't wake up tomorrow, I love you. I just text them and said, I love you, okay? I'm not gonna freak out about this shit. I'm gonna just go to the doctors, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. Let me see. Let me come back to where y'all are. In case y'all didn't know, for the new people, the rat is back. I am. How you doing? The rat is back. Oh, they got another one. Somebody typed something else. Let me see what that is. Oh, you typing a few of them. Yeah, I can't pronounce them words, baby. I can't pronounce them. But let me see. I am. Don't run no made up narrative on me. Wait, what happened? What I am said? Let me see. Cause y'all, man, y'all be fussing. Let me see. Ebony man, don't harass the woman in the chat once they say leave them alone. Oh yeah. If they say leave me alone, just leave them alone, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, don't be running the women off. Okay. Thank you, Veronica. Anyway, listen, I am not here to, yes, I am. I'm here to put my feet on this bitch's throat. I am. Nobody have to go and say, oh, they over there. They don't want you to think that they harassing her. Listen, if they call this harassment for calling out somebody who is right now actively trying to use the LGBT community in order to steal money, if y'all call that harassing, then it's harassing. I know some people say, well, she's black and you should allow her to steal whatever money she want to steal from. Well, all of us don't think that way, okay? They said, well, some people say, well, if you're weak and you give your money, you're just weak and you deserve to get your money taken away from you. I don't believe that way, because I am one of those people, when I see people in need, I truly go in my pocket and give it to them. You see? So, and then if I would be angry if I found out that they took my money and did something other than what they said they were going to do with it, I would be upset. So, I'm one of them people who, I was at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I shop at the Dollar Tree, y'all. Yes, I do. I was at the Dollar Tree and there was a guy outside, young black man, asking for change. He said he was hungry. He said, I'm hungry. Do you have any, any change? And, come on, let's be real. In today's society, we don't have no change. I don't even have no cash. I'm dealing with a card all the time. So I'm like, nah, sorry, I don't have no change, right? So I get in my car and I look at him and I'm looking at him and I'm like, okay, you don't look dangerous or whatever. I size him up and say, well, if he attacked me, would I be able to take him? I decided that I could protect myself. So I went and said, hey, I don't have no cash, but if you're hungry, come on, I'll take you right there to the McDonald's. Let's go to McDonald's and get you some food, right? He was like, nah, I'm good. I said, you say you hungry? I'm gonna take you to McDonald's. I'm gonna get you some food. I said, it's on me. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. He told me it's okay. You ain't hungry then, nigga. It's what I wanted to say, but I say, okay, you sure? He was like, yeah, I'm good. What you mean you good? You asking everybody for money, claiming you hungry. You hungry. I'm gonna take you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take you to my house and feed you because we're not gonna be doing no shit like that. But the McDonald's was right up the road. You ain't got to drive. I'm gonna drive y'all. You bring your ass back right here if that's what you need. If you got a family, if you tell me you need the money because you got a family to feed, then let me take you to the grocery store right there. I'll get you some peanut butter, some bread, some hot dog buns, and hot dog. Let's go do this. But I'm not giving nobody no cash so you can buy no drugs. So if you need to know why I would be concerned about people stealing money, you know what I'm saying? Then I just want you to know, bitch, you chose the right one. Yes, I would help people. Yes, but I am not helping you to get high. I'm not helping you to go to the strip club. I'm not helping you, to gamble. I'm not helping you to do this shit because I can't do that shit. I ain't got no money to go to strip club and be throwing them hoes, no dough. But I will help you eat though. You see? That's right, positive. That's what I should have asked him. But I was like, I would have fed him and I would have fed his family. I would have took him, you know what I'm saying? And then I would have gave him some paperwork so he get some food stamps. Cause look, you might not have money to pay a lot of things, but you should be able to get some food stamps to feed your family. Okay. So that's who I am. If some of you don't like it, I know some of y'all be like, but Bomb, you getting people business. No, I need nobody business. I need nobody business. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You will be okay, Bomb. They will probably check your blood. You think they could do that? So if I go to the ER tonight, you saying that they'll be able to tell if I got a clot by checking my hey babe. They can tell if I got a clot in my leg by checking my urine. Urine? I think she said a urine sample. I wasn't sure. Well, no, she didn't say that. She said they'll check some proteins or something, I think. Would they be able to? But anyway, how would they tell if I got blood clot in my leg? Because somebody told me when I looked it up, they said one leg is swollen, the other one not. You know that leg completely different. It's not even it's my whole leg. This is warm and red because it's so swollen. This is not the same size as that. My whole leg is swollen. Take an aspirin? No. Should I? What did I do? Oh, we got some? We had some. So if I take one, I'm gonna go in the VA. Change in a couple of days once it starts working. But it's so swollen, it's warm. It was hot and it was red. It was red. Just different colors. This is pink, like red. This is yellow, and this is not. It's red. And this was warm, and it was bigger. It looked like a little smaller than it was. Because yesterday I was up and about. Remember? Sorry, y'all. I'm talking to my husband. I don't know. He works so much. I don't even ask him. I be knowing he be knowing some of this shit. He's at work so much. And he says I should take some aspirin. That's what you say, right? Take some aspirin. He said it thins out my blood. Huh? Yeah. He said, so but if let's say I had a blood clot, how would I know that it's moving up to dangerous area? Would I know? Uh-huh. Yeah. How would I know, y'all? Is there a way where if it's getting, or should I don't know. Listen. I'm gonna take some. Do you have? Wait, I gotta wait. Let me. Damn, you be posting these big ass words. She said aspirin is for heart issues. Oh, somebody said don't take any aspirin. We got some medical people in the thing. So why you want me to take aspirin again? He said it thins out the blood, right? Is it low dosage aspirin? The kind they say for older people take? Somebody said don't take the aspirin. Somebody just say go to the doctor. Every man said just fucking bomb. Just go to the goddamn doctor. Listen, yeah, I'm gonna have to, because my mother had, when she died, this was years ago. And when I say years ago, it's before my sister. My sister is about 35, so it was over 35, right? And let's see. But then after, she always had problem with blood clots. So she would go to the doctor and they find a blood clot, and she'd be in there for a while. They give her some medication. But the last time, I remember her having surgery in one leg, but they had to she said they put something so the blood clots, when they run through it, it will break them up. They put some kind of mesh or something in her legs. Now, let me tell you what did happen also. Whatever mesh they put in her legs later on caused her problems, right? But they did put some mesh or some type in her legs. It does thin out your blood, but can they help it? Like if I had a blood clot, I'm gonna listen, every man, I'm with you, baby. I'm with you positive, okay? I was trying to get some advice. I was gonna send y'all all, my insurance information so y'all can get paid. Cause I don't want to go out my house. I let my vegetable garden die down and shit. Even though I didn't know it, I told my husband, I said, you said it's been raining. It's only been about 2 weeks since I've been outside. He told me, no, it's been over a month. I said, it hasn't been over a month since I've been out there. He said, yes, it has. I said, no, I was out there for my grandson's birthday. And then I looked at the calendar, and yes, it has been. It has been over a month. Y'all, I'm bad with time. Welcome back, Cynthia.
Hey, girl, I was listening to you. You were talking about you said your leg. What's going on with your leg?
One of them is swollen.
Okay, is it warm? Is it hot? Is it warm?
The bottom, the part where my calf. So it's my foot, my ankle, and my calf. Not looking at my whole leg though, it looked like it's the whole leg that's swollen. But the calf part is warm, yeah.
Does it hurt when you walk? Is it like?
Yeah, it's sore, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this because my cousin had a blood clot in her leg. Now, the aspirin is good because it does act as it thins the blood. But you should probably go to the doctor because I'm not saying it is one because I don't know, but you want to check it out because clots can break off and travel.
Yeah. And that's what my mom. Yeah.
You don't want that thing to travel. If it is, you don't want it traveling. So maybe you should go to the doctor just to see. It's probably not, but you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to take no chances with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Especially, I go to the VA, they'll take care of me. So
yeah. How long has it been like that?
Wow. Okay, so it started over a month ago. Well, probably now longer than that, since it's been a month since his birthday. Like I was waking up and my foot would be swollen. But as far it would go down, like it would be swollen, then it would go down, then it would be swollen, and go. But now it's been constantly swollen for over a week. Probably a little longer, yeah.
Even when you
So
like elevate it, it's still swollen.
yeah, it's still
Yeah,
swole.
because that's
Cause
fluid. Yeah, that could be fluid.
my
Yeah.
my toes look like little sausages and shit.
Oh.
And it's only on one foot. It's the other one look normal as can be. I have these small little ankles. I have small feet. This foot looks sexy, and this shit look over here look tremendous. Look like it. It look like a dinosaur or some shit like with they fucked up feet. Yeah, this foot look like a whole nother person. And
Didn't
this
know
foot
from the
over here.
bite you did it. You didn't get bit by nothing,
See,
did you?
that's what I
Like
was
a
thinking. Remember,
spider or?
I was thinking. I was like, maybe that snake that's in here hiding some motherfucker where bit me without me knowing. Girl, no telling, girl. I don't even know. But
Yeah, well, you should get it checked
I
because it
don't even
shouldn't
know
be
if I really
swollen
got
like
a
that.
snake in here. We don't know what the fuck. How would a snake get in here? We were like, we don't know. My son was a shore, and we haven't seen his ass, and we don't know. I'm freaking out around this goddamn house, y'all.
Well, well, I
I've
hate
been
snakes.
jumping. Everything
Yeah.
I hear got me jumping and shit. I get on the bed squeak a little bit. I jump because the bed squeak. Girl, I'm going crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, you should check it out because that swelling. It's been going on like that. I would go get it checked just to make sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Y'all think I could go to tomorrow? Or should I really go today? I know I said I'm gonna go. I really need to go today though, cause Leaky gonna be here this weekend. He's not here now. He's with his mom now. So hey, Mags, how you doing?
I think you should go today. Go on and go so you'll find out.
Yeah, I just hate
Especially
putting
since
on.
it's been swole like that. You know what I'm saying? And when
Yeah,
you elevate it and it's still swollen, yeah. Because when you
yeah.
elevate your feet, the swelling's supposed to go
Oh,
down. My
oh.
grandmother.
Lyrics say I would see a puncture if something bit me. Well, nothing bit me. I just everything just running through my mind, but no, nothing bit me, dog. Nothing bit me. Yeah.
Yeah, I would go get it checked.
If something would have bit me though, it would have been swollen in a particular area first, right? Like it would have been, like even if it was a spider and I didn't see it, wouldn't it be swollen there
Yeah, it would have been
first?
swollen in that area.
Yeah, no, I ain't
Yeah,
had nothing like that.
I
That's
got bit
me.
by a spider before on my hand, and my hand swelled up real bad, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like my whole arm.
Mm.
But you saying your whole leg is like that, and
Yeah. Somebody said,
yeah,
Ebony says the doctor's still open. Well, yeah, it depends, right? Y'all know they got those little clinics that pop up everywhere. What they call them, like medical.
like urgent care. You got
Yeah, they
like
got,
urgent care.
yeah, urgent care is open till 8. But I'm a vet, so I can go to the VA and
Oh,
they open 24 hours to go to the emergency room, I ain't
oh
going no
yeah,
Christiana. Hell no, I ain't going Christiana, I'll be there forever. You know that. I be there went to the Christiana hospital. The motherfucker, anybody come in with anything that's more serious than my shit, I'm gonna get pushed back. One time I went in there for a migraine. Somebody got shot that night, so they got pushed ahead of me. When I went in,
yeah.
nobody was there. And then by the time I get checked in, everybody started coming. Once I went for a migraine, right? I had taken my medicine. The medicine wasn't working. So I can't just continue to take medicine. So I called for the ambulance. It was so bad. This was before they put me on the real good medicine.
Yeah.
It used to feel like somebody was stabbing me in my head. So I used to call the
Mm.
emergency room. These people knew me. I was at the emergency room so much. But one time they came and picked me up. I used to call just make sure they had a lot of people there. Wasn't nobody hardly there. I got there maybe about 8 p.m. And I didn't walk out of that place until it was like noon the next day. And then
Yeah.
guess what? And I forgot to tell you, they never saw me. Like they checked
Mm.
me in and they kept pushing. And then every time I would say, well, what time is it? And like when I'm gonna be seen, they were like, well, we've had some shootings come in and we had some people with, more dangerous things. And I was like, oh, fuck no. So I was like, well, I could take my medicine. It's been over 8 hours. I said, I could take my next dosage of medicine
No
now.
medicine. Yeah.
Took my shit while I was in the emergency room and I left. I was
I
like, I'm
know here.
gone.
I know here when I've had to go to the emergency room, I always call an ambulance because when you go by ambulance up here, they always take you right on back.
Yeah, they
You
took
know,
me back, but they didn't see me. That's what I'm saying. They
they didn't
took me.
see you.
Yeah,
Oh.
so what they did, they took me back and then they put me in the hallway.
Well, only
'Cause that,
time they'll see you right away is if you tell them you got chest pains.
oh yeah, I ain't had no chest pain.
But
Yeah.
there, yeah, I've done that too before. That's bad.
I was
But I don't
crying,
want
my
to see
head
you.
hurt. I'm like, oh, I said, man, it hurts
Mm-hmm.
so bad, because for me to call the ambulance, that it means I'm in real pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
years ago before they put me on the real medicines. It was like
To
they,
help you. Yeah.
yeah, they would put me on Tylenol 3 or some shit. That
Um.
shit, Tylenol 3 was a shit.
with codeine, yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's not gonna help. Yeah.
and that's
Yeah,
when
I've
my
done that
head
before.
first started hurting. Like I didn't understand it, so that's why I wasn't on the real medicine because it had just
Mm-hmm.
started. My headache came out of
Mm.
the blue. I had never had a headache ever in my life before, and one day
Oh
it just
wow.
started hurting, and it never
Mm-hmm.
stopped. I've had the same headache for shit going on 30 years now.
Oh man.
Oh, he is. No,
Mm.
no, no, no. I didn't get him until I had my second son. So he's 20. How old you are, boy? 24. 24.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I had the
Well, get
same
your
headache for
leg checked
24
out though.
years. Huh?
Yeah. Get your leg checked out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it checked out. I
Yeah.
hate
Go
going
get
to the
it checked
doctors,
out.
y'all. But I'm gonna
I
go.
know.
VA kind of got to get morphine, which I'm on already. Demerol.
Mm.
That's what they give me in
Mm.
my IV. Like if I go to the emergency room for my headache now, they'll give
Mm-hmm.
me what they call a push. And that's where they
Oh.
put the Demerol directly, because
Into
they
the
only do
IV.
Demerol. Yeah, they put it
Yeah.
directly in your veins.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to give
Okay.
me pushes off. I don't know if they still do that shit anymore though. They might do it for me because
Mm.
I have a record of absolutely having pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they found out people used to go to the hospital just to get drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to
They
tell them,
don't
look
do
out.
that up here no more. They
Yeah.
like, yeah.
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 Now it's
People
hard
would
as
do
hell.
that.
Like
It's
then
hard.
what
Yeah.
I hate is by being a black woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now maybe they do it, but everybody, I don't know. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. But I just kind of felt like they think you're going there for drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So that I take my medicine with me to tell them, no, I have medicine. I just can't take the medicine because I've already taken the medicine and the medicine isn't working.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Right. They kind of know who's
Yeah, I go
doing
to the
that
one in Ellesmere.
stuff.
That's the one I go to. With you in
Mm-hmm.
Delaware, but you could be throwing a possible PE. What's a PE? Especially if you don't have a pulse and you. Oh, I should have what's a PE? Wait, what do I need to see a pulse in my foot? Hey, baby, where the top of your foot? Where you get a pulse at? I know where they check on babies. Shit is so swollen, I can't feel shit. Let me see.
Mm.
My foot is swollen. I know you get a pulse right here. Let me see. Hey, babe, come check for my pulse on my foot. Somebody said it.
Is
I'm
it
gonna take
numb? It's not numb, is it? Is it
my
numb?
uh. Do I feel my uh? I just know it hurt when I touch it. If I touch my
Oh,
pulmonary pulmonary
pulmonary.
pulmonary
Uh-huh.
embolism.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't play around with that bomb.
God damn, y'all making me. What you
Well,
say,
don't
babe?
be scared. It's probably nothing, but you still want to just check it out. You
No,
know
I
what I'm
was hoping
saying?
y'all was gonna say it probably nothing, and I didn't have to get dressed and go to. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna catch an Uber too. I'm not even gonna drive. Well,
Yeah.
no, should I drive? I'm gonna
No.
drive.
Don't set up. You gonna drive?
Um,
Is it your right foot? How you gonna drive? It's your left foot?
it's my left foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's my left foot. Because if I drive, that means I gotta walk up. Now, I think my son's at work. My husband about to go to work. You off today, huh? Oh yeah, y'all. I'm gonna be going to the hospital. Don't tell
Okay.
him no. Okay, well I'm good then. I'm good. I'm gonna be straight, y'all.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, because
don't.
I thought he had to go to work, which means I would have had to figure out how I'm gonna get there. Because see, if I
Mhm.
drive, that means I pull up and that means I'm walking up myself, and then they don't take it
Yeah.
serious. But
Right.
if
Right.
he pulled me up and rolled my ass in on the, you know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
you remember it's COVID time. You can't be playing around with these people.
No, you can't, and you don't
Yeah.
want to. Yeah, yeah.
Can't be playing around with these medical people during COVID. So
But they'll see you though.
somebody said, thank God for yoga. Man, and y'all know, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been exercise, I haven't been active. You know, since this COVID
Yeah.
shit, I really haven't been active. I've been sewing and shit like that. That's
Right.
sedentary shit. This sedentary life isn't for me. I'm gonna have to twerk it through life. I'm gonna have to be 80 years old still twerking. What you suggest? Cynthia, what should I be doing? I'm a twerker. I've been a twerker since twerking never twerked. You know what I mean? Since I'm a twerker, and lately, for the last couple of years, I haven't been twerking. And what I've been doing is gaining weight. I've noticed, I've noticed the gaining of weight, not even so much the gaining of weight, but the shifting of that weight. Like when I get on the
Well, yeah.
scale, yeah, you know how you get on the scale, you be like, damn, I thought I was gaining weight, but I lost a little weight, or maybe I lost the muscle.
Yeah.
But I know
Well,
there's certain areas, the belly area, baby. Do some chair exercises.
Well, when when you're going through what we go through, you got that menopause, your hormones is crazy. So
Yeah.
all kind of stuff is going on.
Do you
Yeah.
think that medicine
So
that's what I want to ask you? Because remember I started taking that hormone,
the cohash,
yeah, that couldn't cause a
because
swelling?
that's a natural herb. That's not a medicine. You get that at the help. That's like a natural
Natural. Yeah, I did get that from the
yeah.
health store. What's the name?
Uh-huh.
GNC. I went to GNC and got it.
Right.
Yeah, they
But
had one. That shit was expensive, but this one wasn't that expensive. And plus, it was on sale. They had one girl.
right.
It came in a kit. It was a whole menopause kit shit.
Oh
And they
wow.
was talking
Okay.
about $80. I was like, oh no.
Oh no. I ain't never paid that much for it.
Yeah.
Right.
I was
No,
like,
it's
what's
not that. But you take other medications, but that shouldn't affect that though. But they do say, like, if you're taking prescription medications and stuff,
yeah.
you should see if there's any interaction with
Right,
it.
right.
But I ain't never had no problem with it.
Oh,
But
okay.
everybody is different. But that ain't it.
But I tell you what, that
That's not
course,
that.
that shit was good. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I was sweating and all kinds of shit was happening. I haven't had any problem ever since I took it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
It
it's good. It's
really is.
good.
Yeah, it's
So,
good.
ladies, if you're older and you might be going through some menopause and you just think that you have to go through certain things, or even if you're early 40s and you're going through heat flashes,
Yeah.
Miss Cynthia hooked me up. She told me what to get, and it works. I
Yeah.
wish I would have known about this shit because I remember when I started having problems in my early 40s.
Yeah.
But come to find out that was my fibroids because as soon as they removed them, I ain't had no problems anymore. But now I am older to where I should be menopause will be kicking in.
Yeah, it kicks in. I think I was in my late 40s
Yeah.
when it started. But I didn't want to do all of that. I wasn't taking no hormone supplement pills and all that shit. I didn't want that stuff
Yeah.
because there's too many side effects. I did the research on it. I was like, I don't want that. So my aunt told me about the cohosh and I tried it and I was like,
Yeah.
well, this is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Now my heart, somebody mentioned my heart. My heart is strong. They always tell me it's strong. Me and my husband had to do some
Okay.
testing for our insurance. You get discounts. So every year we got to go and get our weight changed and checked. I'm sorry, weight, and we get blood and all that good old shit. Did you get the results back from that, babe? Anything in particular besides my weight that I got to work on? So it's just my weight? Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I know you like my fluffiness, baby, but health-wise, though, you heard what he said? I said, is anything other than my weight a problem? He said, no, if you listen to them, which means he's not concerned with the weight, but yeah,
Right.
yeah, but
But
yeah,
with COVID, I think everybody has kind of put on a few pounds because you're not able to do like you used. You
yeah.
can't go like you used to go and do things.
Lyric says, Sim, what's good for the hot flashes that won't mess? Girl, this help with the sex drive too, Lyric.
The
Girl.
cohosh, yeah, it's good.
Cohosh.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can spell it. I know it was CO and then it was
it's
HOST.
SH. It's Kohosh.
Spell it for
Is
me.
it? It's CO. Is it HOSH or
S-H, something like that.
TCH or something like
I think
that?
it had a
Yeah.
T. Let me see. It was
It's
H-O-S-T.
HO.
Something like something. No, not co-host. I spelled that wrong, y'all.
It's Kohosh. It's
Cohosh, yeah.
Kohosh.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Thank you, DC. Black Cohosh.
Yeah.
She
Black
spelled it.
Kohosh. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
A
Mhm.
lyric. Let me tell you. Okay, for the ladies. So, I don't know, but I wasn't having a sex drive as much. Uh, and the hot flashes. I think mainly the hot flashes was the one that
Yeah,
make you
it's
not.
just good
You don't
for the
want
hot
nobody to touch you.
flashes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
cause I be cold and hot at the same fucking time.
Right. You be
It's like
hot and then you get cold. And
yeah.
then mhm.
Sometimes I was hot and cold. Like one part of my body would be
Yep.
hot, the other part of my body would be cold, and I would have to ask my husband, "Hey, babe, is it hot or cold in here?" There's not
Yeah.
even a medium. It's not like you could be warm. It was either
Mm-mm.
one part of my body was extremely cold, the other part was
So
extremely hot,
extremely hot. Yep. I
and
would be
because of
under
that,
the covers. I'd be under the blanket, under the comforter, but I
mhm,
had a fan on. My
yeah,
husband be like, "What the hell you under the cover? Why you?" It's like, "Cause I'm cold." Why you got the fan on? Cause I'm hot. Just shut up. Give me some water.
girl, my husband, everybody in the house is freezing because of me. It's like we keep it like 61 degrees in my house. My house is freezing. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I be sweating
You be hot.
sometimes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
they all got on Jack talking about, you need to put on some clothes. I'm like, I'm hot. I'm like, then
Mm-hmm.
they be like, well, why are you complaining you're cold? I said, because I'm cold too.
Yeah. That's one reason that I went natural with my hair. Because I was
Yeah.
sweating so damn much. I was like,
I know
I was
that's
like, I'm
right.
just gonna let this stuff go natural. Yeah. Because I was putting relaxers in, my hair would be sweating, and then my hairstyle was, I was like, I can't do this shit. Oh my
Good.
gosh.
Somebody said
That
just
was
sleep
the worst.
nude. I've been sleeping nude since I've
That
been
don't
married.
help. That don't
Yeah, that
help no
didn't
hot
help
flash.
because that's where the
Uh-uh.
coldness come in.
It's from the inside. It's the
Yeah.
hormones. Your hormones are, yeah, it's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Lyric, it was bad lyric. It was bad, everybody. But then I hit up because I remember you mentioning something before. So I hit up
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia in the email, didn't I? When I hit
Mm-hmm.
you up, I was like, "Hey, sis."
Yep. You did. You emailed me.
Yeah, hey sis, I need some help. You got any suggestions? And she told me what to get. I went and got it that same day.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up online. I was gonna order it, but then I said, okay, I'd rather just, if I could pick it up, it's easier. I went to
Yeah.
GNC, yeah, went to
Yeah.
GNC and got that shit
Mm-hmm.
and took it. Look, y'all, it was so bad. Before I left the store and got home, I had already broke that bottle open.
You did.
Broke that bottle open. I said, I hope this shit worked right away, instantly. And I put it in my
uh,
girl, and I took that shit, man. And I'm gonna be
mm-hmm.
honest, it worked right. Basically, since the day I've taken it, it's worked.
Yeah, it works. It
Yeah.
really does.
I know my
Mm-hmm.
husband was happy again because me being hot is usually, and I don't think he understand, right? Because he wants to hug like he normally do. Because
Mm-mm.
and what's weird though, I'll ask him, I said, babe, I'm cold. And then what he'll do, he'll turn over to hug me. So I'll be like, but
It's
I'm
just
hot.
hot. Right.
I'll be like, back up,
Mm-hmm. I'm like, move your leg.
I'm
I'm hot.
hot. That's why men think we crazy. See, these younger
Mm-hmm.
men hear from older men that we're crazy, but what the young men don't know is usually when we get older, and it's because
Yeah.
of the hormones.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand when we on birth control. You know how they say, well, you got control your body because you could take, pregnancy because you could get birth control. Birth control mess with our hormones too.
Oh yeah.
That's why when
Absolutely.
we get angry when it's our period, it's not the period that's making us angry.
It's the
It's
hormones.
yeah, our hormones going
Mm-hmm.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Blue Devil say, y'all women ice the house up. My house is freezing. Right now, I feel like I'm freezing. The bottom part of me
Mm.
feel frozen, and the top part, I feel like I'm hot. I feel
You
like
hot.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. That shit is crazy. It'll get better though.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Walking around butt
Yeah.
ass naked with some socks on. the bottom part is freezing, the top part is hot.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh
Um,
God. That's funny.
for us women,
Mm-mm.
y'all, as we get older, it does, it is, yeah, everything start getting
Yeah,
out of whack.
it
But
does.
eventually, you saying that it's gonna change and
Oh
start
yeah.
regulating. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't even have them anymore.
yeah,
But
that's
I
good.
went through it for some years though. It
But
was
how about
like
the desires? The desires.
I
Do
went
they?
through a period. Well, I did go through. It wasn't long, but I did go through a period where I didn't want to have sex. I was like, I just didn't want to be touched. Just leave me
Mm-hmm.
alone. I didn't have that desire, but
Mm-hmm.
it came back.
It came
It
back.
wasn't
Okay.
long. It wasn't long. It wasn't like months.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh, I
just a
see what you're
little.
saying. Just it
Yeah.
wasn't. I get it. Yeah, when we get
Nah,
older.
yeah, it was just like I ain't in the mood. Cause I
Yeah.
was hot, shit. Like,
And
like,
ladies, when we younger, right? We if our man tell us he wants some, we accommodate. But as we get older,
uh-uh,
it's usually based on how we feel. We be like, look, I be telling
uh-huh,
my husband. See, I think the men, but my husband has learned, right? Because like we older.
right,
But I think in the beginning, he was used to me. If he said he wanted some of it, he touched me a certain way. I knew he wanted some. I would turn over. But
let's get it, yeah,
then it got to where I feel like, look, I'm not even in the mood.
right.
Like, you got to do something to put me in the mood, or I'm not in the mood.
I
I'm
ain't
no
moved.
longer accommodating like I used to be like that.
Right, exactly.
Because now I
Nope.
realize I'm a human too. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you want some, you will do whatever necessary to get the engines revved up.
Get
Y'all
the
know what I'm talking
engine
about.
ready. Okay.
Right.
That's right. Get it going. Gotta get it going.
Yep. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta do something. You got to do something to get me to want to something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cause
Yeah,
I ain't in the mood right now.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want me to go
But
downstairs to make you a sandwich too. But my husband
um,
he's been so
mm-mm.
nice, y'all. I can't even y'all, that's why y'all never hear me disrespect him, saying, because that man right there, even though I'm on here playing with y'all, he understand I
Mm-hmm.
still could be in pain. Because used to be when we were younger,
Mm-hmm.
if I said I didn't feel good, but if I was online, he'd be like, you must feel good if you could be
You
online.
online. Right.
Right. But now he understands that I could be online because I'm just sitting there, I'm not doing too much of nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and still not feel good. Because
Oh
I
yeah.
come online when I don't feel good. And to be honest, and I think I told you all this. Y'all help me feel better, right? I could be here. I could be depressed for whatever reason, or I could be in
Mm-hmm.
pain. I get depressed because I'm in pain. And
Yeah.
I'll pop online and just start talking, and you
You
all,
feel better.
and we laugh. Yeah, and feel better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He came in and he went to the kitchen, and I don't even know what he made, but he cooked. He made him something. But we had leftovers. That's probably what he's doing, eating up some leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went upstairs. If
Yeah.
we were younger though, he would have came home. I would have been able to feel through his eyes, y'all. He would have looked at me like, "What you did today?
Mm-hmm.
What you been doing all day?"
No,
Even when
you know my husband tell me, you really worked hard today, huh?
look, but this when he used to do this, my kids
Mm-hmm.
were younger, and
Mm-hmm.
he would come home, and whether food usually was done, but there could have been sometime, like let's say out of a week, there was 2 days
Mm-hmm.
I didn't cook. Normally on Fridays, because we
Yeah, I
buy
don't do
pizza.
weekends. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
cook on the weekend.
Fridays I didn't cook, and on
Mm-hmm.
Monday I didn't cook. Monday used to be hot dog night, or because it was football night. I
Oh,
figured
okay.
we put some hot dogs on the grill, whatever. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and Friday nights we buy
Okay.
pizza for the kids and everybody. Those are the nights I didn't cook. But even though it was just 2 nights out of 7 days, he
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when he got mad, he would bring up that, and you don't cook. I'm like,
Mm.
what you mean I don't cook? Yeah, you don't cook. I be like, dude, what the hell is you talking about? Remember the other
Mm.
day you didn't cook? I'm like, that's Friday. We don't cook. But the way they would say it as if you never cook, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then they pick the 1 or 2 days you don't cook to make it seem like
Make
you
a
never
big
cook.
deal out of it, right? Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Like, you
But
better get out
he
of
stopped
here.
doing that years ago. But yeah, it was
Yeah.
the regular. My husband was like some of these men on here, not these, the ones who say, well, yeah, y'all not perfect. He would have been like, he wouldn't have been nobody on here beating up on women. But he would have been like, some of the men in here, like Blue Devil, and some of them who say, well, I understand what some of the men are saying. Even now, if I went up there and we had a conversation, he probably said he'll understand some of the men.
Yeah.
But he'll look at me, every word he say. Look, every time he disagree with me, he'll look at me to see what kind of mood I'm in. Nah, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope
This,
everything turned out okay with your leg.
yeah, I'm gonna go. He
Yeah.
gonna take me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why when I found out he's off. What today is? What is it?
Today is
Thursday?
today is
Must be Thursday.
yeah, I think it is.
Oh, okay, that's why he off.
Yeah.
It
I
sure
think
is
so.
Thursday already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get him to I'll get him to take me.
Yeah.
Because the good thing about the VA, I won't be that long unless they got me doing a lot of testing. You know what I mean? It's not,
Oh.
they hospital, they emergency room don't take long at all. I'd have been in and out in half hour. When I had COVID and they didn't even know what COVID was. Like we had COVID before. I had COVID last November, y'all.
You did?
My mom died from it. My mom died this month last year.
I
She
know. Oh, is that what she passed away from?
Yeah, come to find out,
Oh, that's
she
what it
died from it.
was.
I had it in November. My husband had it in December, right? Because we was in the house sharing it with each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ain't that something? And the only reason I know for sure, because I had them test. I called. They didn't know what I had. They did not know. They was like, well, they put me on oxygen. Girl, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tonight. Yeah, I couldn't. I had pictures. I remember in the back chat I had shared some pictures. I had told y'all I was in the hospital. I shared some pictures. Girl, I couldn't breathe. I went to the emergency room twice in one 24-hour period. The first time, because they made me feel better when I went in, they put me on that oxygen. They let me stay there. I think I was on oxygen for like two hours, but they didn't know what I had. They couldn't, they just didn't know. They was like, well, maybe we don't know what this is. We're gonna have to get it tested. And they did test me for the flu. I didn't have the flu or none of that, but they didn't know what that was. So when it made me feel better, I thought I was dying. I couldn't breathe. I was walking around here like, oh, I can't breathe, baby.
You couldn't catch your breath.
Yeah, I couldn't catch
That's
my
what
breath.
Chris said. He couldn't breathe when Chris had it.
So then when they let me come home and everything, I was able to get some sleep finally, right? But then I couldn't breathe no more. So this time I didn't play around. I was like, we're going back. So I said, I need that machine again, baby. I can't breathe. And so
they put you back on it.
Yeah, they put me back on that machine. And then but then they ended up letting me go. They didn't treat me serious the second time. It's almost like they felt like I was just come and use their services. Yeah, you goddamn right. I'm coming to use the service. I can't breathe.
Right, you can't breathe.
They didn't know it was COVID. They didn't know.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, so I could tell the way they treat me. They knew. They were like, well, what made you feel better last time? I said, I need that breathing machine. I said, I needed that. And so they allowed me to stay there for hours this time, breathing.
Okay.
I said, yeah. I said I was able to get some sleep. I said, but then I can't breathe no more. So they let me even go to sleep. But then they sent my ass home the next day.
They sent you home?
Yeah, they didn't give me a room. I was in the emergency room for hours and hours, and they let me go to sleep. I was explaining, look, I said, I can't sleep. I can't breathe. Wow. I'm lucky I'm not dead because they didn't know what it was. So I ended up eventually just getting through it. I kept getting in the tub with hot water, trying to breathe, from the steam. The steam,
yeah. Oh my.
Hell yeah. I thought my mom had came to me when I was asleep. She told me, get up now and make him take you to the hospital. She said, make him take you to the hospital. And so I woke him up. I said, my mom told me to take me to the hospital.
Hospital.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I said, look, I said, please. I said, my mom told me to wake your ass up. She said to tell you to take me to the hospital. And so
Oh,
he had to
okay.
put my clothes. I was so weak, I couldn't even put on my own clothes.
Wow.
I never felt so embarrassed in my life, y'all. When you're so weak. And even though that's my
Yeah.
husband, he done seen me from the rooter to the tutor. But I
Mm-hmm.
felt like a fucking child. I felt so embarrassed. Like
Because you
he
couldn't
ordered,
help yourself.
I couldn't
Right.
even put I felt like if I had to use the bathroom, I I would have needed somebody to wipe my, like I was that weak.
Mm.
It was bad. It was
Wow.
really bad. So then when I hear about COVID, I still didn't think I had it because I heard about the breathing part.
Right.
But what I never heard people give all the symptoms. So I
Yep.
remember telling y'all, remember I came on here and told y'all a story. I said, y'all, I was so sick that stuff was coming out both ends. I told you
Mm-hmm.
I wrapped the towel around me because every time I breathe, I was using the
Yeah, I
bathroom.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so embarrassed by it. I was like,
Oh.
come to find out, that's one of the symptoms. Nobody talking about it because people embarrassed to say that it's coming out of both ends.
Yeah.
Every time if I breathe heavily, stuff
Mm-hmm.
it was just coming out like it wasn't nothing. Just I had to wrap
Wow.
around the towel. I had to change the towel every couple of hours, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I had to
I
sleep in
know
the
when my
towel.
husband had it, he had fevers. His fevers, he kept getting the fever, and he was real, like you say, you just weak and
Mhm.
tired and fatigued. I mean, extreme, where you just can't move. You just weak.
Yeah, it was so. But you know
Yeah.
what? I never got. I never had a fever.
Oh yeah, he had fever. Yeah.
Yeah,
He had
I
fever.
just couldn't breathe. I never, and I had the diarrhea thing,
Mm.
but I never had gotten a fever. And see, that's
Yeah.
why people dying. Because remember, they telling you if you call them and tell them you got symptoms, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
have a fever, they don't even let you come in. But
Mm.
they realize now that some people don't get the fever. That's why they got some people walking around with that shit, and they don't
Yeah.
even know they got it.
Don't even know they got it. Right.
Right, because
Mm-hmm.
they think that certain symptoms, and they think it only get bad when you got a fever.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why I didn't die. Maybe that's why I ended up surviving because I didn't get the fever. Maybe that's why, I don't know.
Yeah. You
When my
just didn't have
husband
that
got it, he
severe
was,
case.
yeah.
Yeah. Because some
So,
people have to be on those ventilators.
yeah, that's when I
That's
felt like
bad.
that's what I needed. I think, I don't even know how I survived this shit.
Well, I'm
Because
glad you didn't.
remember, Chris said he was on the ventilator.
Yeah, yeah, he was in the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, he said
Uh-huh.
I think he said, well, I'm not sure if is the ventilator the same thing they give you oxygen or no? They're different, aren't they?
Ventilator. No, the ventilator is when they put that thing all the way down in your throat and it breathes
Oh,
for you.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, I ain't get
Yeah.
that. I only got
And
I had oxygen help. They put the oxygen on my
you had
nose.
oxygen. I think Chris
Yeah.
had oxygen too.
Yeah, he had oxygen too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Then
ventilator is serious business.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
I need that, but I ain't gonna lie though. I felt like that's what I felt like that's what I needed.
Was that ventilator? Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard to breathe. It was almost like you're in a sauna, but
Mm-hmm.
you can't breathe because every time you take a breath, it's hard. It's harsh.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it felt
Mm-hmm.
bad.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to the chat. The chat stopped, or is it me?
I don't know. I can't see the chat.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
'Cause on my phone, I can't see the chat.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
No, it looked like the chat stopped, but I think we live still. Honest,
Yeah.
but anyway, y'all, since I'm gonna get off of here because I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
I'm gonna
I'm
give. I
gonna go
gotta
to the
go in here and
doctor.
start cooking. Let
So
us
for
know
those,
what happened.
yeah, I
Yeah.
will. For
Okay.
everybody who don't know what's going on, this girl then associated the LGBT with her,
Mm.
um, with her,
On the thing.
with her OnlyFans. If y'all go look, y'all see that's what this thing is. The
Now,
message
where is
don't.
this? Is this on? Is it? This is on her OnlyFans or her
No,
community
this
tab?
is YouTube in her community tab.
Oh, let me go check that shit out.
Yeah, and
Mm.
if you look at the picture, so the message I didn't understand what the message mean. right?
Mm.
But if you look at that picture, it tells you everything. Right now, she's using them in order to host up her members OnlyFans or whatever that shit called. What that thing? OnlyFans page.
She just.
That's illegal, by the way. And she has deserved to go to jail. She better watch out. She better watch out. You better not shout. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. You're gonna end up in jail somehow. Dumb bitch.
God.
Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go because I do have to get dressed. I am gonna go to the doctor. I'll let y'all know what happened.
Okay, let us know. All right.
Y'all
Everybody
have a good
one. Yes. Okay. Bye
bye, everybody. Oh, before I go, I'm gonna put on a beat. Is he all right? Wait, somebody said something. What happened? What's wrong with my baby? Is he all right? What you mean, is he all right? What happened to my baby? Wait, who? What you mean, is he all right? Okay, I got a picture. I think he's just showing pictures. And my husband got me freaking out. I got pictures from my grandson, and my husband says, is he all right? As if something happened. But no, nothing happened. Okay, cool. Y'all know I get freaked out, man. I get freaked out. So let me find a beat. Okay. Talk about this bitch and her dying, being dead. Oh, by the way, let me see who. Somebody sent me a cash app. I want to thank you. Oh yeah, she sent this yesterday. What's up, Crystal? Thank you for sending me the cash app, girl. Let me send you the heart to let you know I got it. I thought you were sending me the cash app for my granite kitchen when I was talking about that. If people want to talk about my little tiny kitchen, y'all could donate and I will gladly. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna take the money to buy nothing in that kitchen, okay? I'm not gonna do it. I'm okay with my kitchen. Okay. I'm thinking about painting the kitchen. You know, you paint the cabinetry. Because I think when I look at the cabinets, which I was looking at them a couple of days ago as I was cleaning them, right? I think I noticed that they were painted. And that is an ugly color. Now, I don't know who decided to go with that color, whoever it was who had this home before that. It's like a white, off-white kind of yellow color. I don't know. And then I looked at it, it looked like it was painted. But I've heard that you could paint the cabinets. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna do it, y'all. And my husband, I know he ain't gonna do it. The only people I can get to do it if I pay somebody to come over, they have to know what they're doing. And also, you don't need granite countertops for real. Like, I think I saw some YouTube channels where people put shit down and made it look granite. So we got motherfuckers on here talking about they got granite, this and that. No, bitch. What you got is some granite wallpaper on your cabinets. You know goddamn well you can't cut nothing on that shit without cutting that paper. And you want to be mad at me, jealous of me, because I'm deciding not to do that shit. Yeah, I'm joking right now. I'm joking. And I have a running nose. Everybody in my house have a cold. That's because the house is freezing. Okay? The house is freezing. Everybody's cold. My kids keep complaining, Mom, it's cold. I'm like, look, I'm hot. Okay? They like, but you hot. Just take off all your clothes. I'm like, dude, I'm already naked. Can't get no naked. She just on one bomb. Please forget she's from DC. I know that's right. How you doing, Purple Diva? I saw you live when it was last night. Y'all be going live at the same time. Who was it? I think it was you and Crystal was live at the same time. So I popped in on both of y'all. And then I had something happened where I had to sign off. I forgot. I think I started talking to someone about something. But y'all make sure y'all check out DC, the Purple Diva. She has a channel. Y'all make sure you check her out. We got Crystal, which is Let's Learn About Crystal. She has a channel. And anybody else who have a channel in here, y'all welcome to put it up while I'm in here or let people know. Okay? But I'm gone, and because I do have to go to the doctor. Thank you for all the advice some of you give me. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Lord, I can't pronounce that shit. The guy, I'm not even sure if you're male or female based on the name, but thank you for the advice you was putting in the room. Okay. I'm gonna go to the VA though. I'm gonna go there tonight and let them doctor me. And yes, it is the one that asked me. That's where I go. Okay, I'm going, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Let me see. I gotta turn this shit off. And to the rat, I want you to know, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm not letting my foot off. So I know you thought you were gonna come back and you're gonna be able to tell people, well, I left because they was messing with me. No, now you have actually proven what we all were saying about you, that you are a liar, a fraud, and a thief. Okay? Now let me go here so I can turn this shit off. Because my foot is starting to feel like I've been standing here and it feels like actually I can't even feel this one foot. It's cold as shit down here. My feet are freezing. I'm going, y'all. Bye.